But it's like in Pennsylvania at one point in time, they decided that liquor stores shouldn't be a publicly owned business. So they took the licenses away over time, and eventually the liquor operation was run by the state. So all of the liquor stores were state-run operations. They were losing money on liquor stores.
but that doesn't surprise me. If there's a way to fuck something real bad, get the government involved.
Exactly. They were losing money on liquor stores, a business that people had been making money hand over fist for decades, generations. The state took it over and was losing money because their business hours for the liquor stores was like 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon when everybody is working.
Perfect.
So yeah, it's
closed on Saturdays.
It's the dumbest thing ever. Let the professionals get a hold of it.
Only drunken alcoholics could get alcohol.
Yeah, when in doubt, let professionals handle it. It's just it's crazy. And the people were posting receipts on Reddit of the amount. I mean, it's expensive. It's a long way from the late 80s, which was the last time that I partook in anything green and leafy. But I remember, that when I started seeing these prices, I mean, some of them are just eye-popping. And then they had tax on top of it. It's like, by the gram? That's what you're paying by the gram? Now, my understanding is that weed is a lot more powerful nowadays than it was back in the glory days of the late 80s and early 90s.
Plus you can get it in a gummy bear. It's worth it when you can get it in a gummy bear.
That's true, yeah. A little bit of Haribo and, a little bit of xylitol and weed. That's what I like. You end up shitting your guts out, but you don't care that much. Well, Gordon, there you are.
We were still in a combat here, aren't we?
Oh yes, indeed. So I have it all placed. We actually had just dropped out of combat, but
we're pretending we don't see the sneaky purple thing.
Yeah, he sort of moved back out of the way, didn't he? What's up with him? So we're still waiting on, who are we waiting on? Matt? Mike? Someone's at the door. Did you guys hear that? It's not my house. It's one of your guys' house.
It's not me.
All right, hold on. I'm going to send another thing. All right. How was everybody's weekend? Was fun had by all?
No, lots of work.
Yeah, me too. And I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow too. And I'm going to Denver on Tuesday and Phoenix on Friday.
Oh wow.
And then San Francisco Tuesday next, and then LA for the rest of that week.
Oh man, we're gonna be near each other, dude.
Where are you gonna be?
Burbank.
Really? When?
The whole week. I fly in Monday, fly back home Friday.
Of the week of the 3rd?
No, the one before that.
Oh, wait.
Next full week.
Oh, crap. All right. Well, that sucks because I'm going to be there the week after you're there.
Well, that's okay because I wouldn't have had any free time anyway.
Okay. How often do you go to California?
Not as often as I used to. I used to go out about 12 times a year, but lately I haven't been doing it as much.
They got me trucking out there about once a month these days, once every 6 weeks.
Yeah, like I said, we used to do that too. But when you pay $73 billion for something, you gotta find a way to save that money somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. We got to cut back on snacks. All right. Well, I sent an email out to Michael and Matt, so we should expect them momentarily. Let's take it. So just a quick. Let's start by going over a little bit about what happened last time. So last time, you guys basically rolled up onto the Baphometian temple. Looked pretty deserted. Didn't look like there was much happening. You saw some activity in the little canyon-like corridor that led to the front door. So you guys trucked down there, and you were almost immediately attacked by one of these same creatures that had come through the portal to try and retrieve Bardos and bring him back here. to Xanther Vang. Another one of those creatures. Now these creatures are pretty badass, and this one was joined by a basilisk who came out from around the corner and basically started throwing some gaze attacks around. You guys managed to get through that to the point that I believe it was Mike summoned a lantern archon to basically, who are immune to petrification, basically sent it around the corner to kill the remaining basilisks, of which there were several, sort of wandering about inside that area. You guys okay?
Sorry for this.
That's all right. So there were several of those. So you guys got up to the front door. There's a big portcullis there, and you guys, but you don't even see the portcullis because it's covered by an illusionary wall, which you suspect is illusionary. But frankly, some of you have some trouble seeing through it.
How we got through all that?
Everybody but the thief, Yeah.
It was Gatto. Yeah, it was.
I saw it.
Gatto ruined it for everyone, pretty much. He did. Oh, well, eventually he did. It only took, 7, 8, 20 will save, something like that. You got through. You guys managed to get through the portcullis, although you were attacked by minotaurs. Minotaurs that had been ensorcelled and attacked you through the bars with their halberds. You guys fought those guys back, got inside, fought a couple of them more, pitched battle, and finally, near the end of last time, finished off the final 2 that were on the other side of the portcullis. Gatto ran around, found the portcullis mechanism, and cranked the portcullis up so that Ilindar and Flashheart and everyone can get in, which you guys started doing at the end of the thing. In the meantime, you did see this weird purple demon sort of off in the distance. He had you had spotted him earlier. He had been exhorting the Minotaurs to greater efforts. You heard some threats made. Those of you who speak Abyssal heard that purple guy
like most of the party.
Yeah, you're going to be in big trouble if you guys don't fight your hardest. But then when Gatto and Lothar and Bardos and everybody sort of got through the portcullis and began kind of thing, he retreated up the stairs. You could still sort of see him, but he's kind of like hanging back over by what you can see is up. So it's sort of hard to see because you're looking upstairs and into a room, but there's some sort of big-ass statue in there, and he is hanging out by that statue. You're not sure why. He's partially obscured by the big post in the middle of the 2 stairways, but he's just kind of hanging out up there, and you're not entirely sure why or what's going on. And that is where we start. Mike, welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again. I still haven't heard from Matt.
That's very polite of you to see, since you had to see me like 2 days ago.
I know, it was
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Sounds like I didn't say that.
That was I woke up the next day and I was just like, wow, that was a bit of a blowout. Went downstairs and I'm just like, holy Christ. all my liquor is gone.
I will
covered
say
with popcorn.
It is the most babysitter-ish I've ever been as a DM.
No, how fun. Did you enjoy that?
It was.
I had 3 people who were drunk asleep by like 11 o'clock.
Wow.
Actually, Doug
I
wasn't.
didn't see him.
He was just tired and asleep.
Yep. He was snoring.
Yes, he was
Doug
snoring.
was. So that was
I guess
a bit of a hoot.
skills.
Even Kevin was.
Off it too.
There we go. Hi, all.
Sorry. There he is.
Kevin off it too.
Did he got home okay, right?
He got home okay.
All right, good.
So what
Because
spurred the big drinking event?
that would have been Don started that. Don had about Tuesday, Don started telegraphing that Doug was going to be his designated driver, which basically allowed him to drink as much as he wanted, and that's exactly what he planned to do. You guys weren't here 20 minutes where they had me shaking up shakers of martinis for him. How many martinis did you have, Don? 5?
5.
Holy cow.
That's a good start.
It's a good start.
That was a good finish.
Doug, needless to say, Doug and Don stayed overnight. They slept over. So.
Yep.
And it was the right thing to do too.
You guys get your sleeping bags and put it in front of the TV?
Les gave us blankets.
I had to cover them up. Yeah.
Built a pillow fort.
You guys are all going to fall asleep on Friday nights. Maybe we can do that game.
I'll get the shaving cream. You get the pans of warm water.
Just remember, I'm peeing on your couch.
Blast! All right. All right. So we just did the quick and dirty update on what happened last time. You guys get the portcullis up. Gato is over there by the mechanism, which is the little purple square. You guys are sort of like there's no more. All the minotaurs are down. The portcullis to outside is open, so a little bit of like canyon dust is flowing into the room. And you just only see that purple guy sort of, he's pretty far away and he's just hanging back there. He's just hanging out by that statue, sort of in the shadows. But I don't know, Gatto and Fletcher, give me a quick perception check. Let's check out something here.
You were calf deep in blood, minotaur blood.
Nice.
Gatto's got his
Gatto.
eyes closed.
Gatto poked his eye on the handle of the portcullis.
Put your hands for that.
So Gatto's focused on the portcullis mechanism, trying to make sure that he doesn't drop it on his friends as they're coming in. But Fletcher, you're watching this guy up there, and you get the decided impression that he's staying at least partially in view on purpose. You get the impression that he could. There are areas up there that he could get out of sight completely, and that he's not. That he's sort of staying in view. Now he's got tons of cover and that kind of stuff. So if you were to shoot an arrow at him from where you are, it would be very difficult. But
he was the one that was goading the minotaurs, right, to go do their job.
He was goading the minotaurs.
Now he's goading us.
So there's a trap up there.
I believe.
Well, I don't know. He's staying.
We're being kited.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a trap up there. There's an ambush up there.
Hey, is Gatto that wounded, really? Or
Yes.
Yeah, Gatto's looking at the chin from a couple of minotaurs, if I recall correctly.
Maybe Gatto should come back down and hang out by Lothar.
Well, the thing is, we don't know that because he's invisible.
Yeah, he's invisible for another 4 rounds.
3.
Who's the
death machine up there to like wreak some havoc?
Okay, it's 4.
All right, I'll go with what you said.
No, I saw the number. I have it marked on my character.
Yeah, it's. I see 4.
Yeah,
on your character.
4 rounds.
Unmute us, baby, or did you already?
I see no injured party members.
No, you do not.
No. All right. All right.
We're all
So
good as far as you're concerned.
we sort of have dropped out of. I mean, you don't have any people fighting you yet. You still see that demon up there, or at least you think it's a demon. But beyond that, you're not sure.
I see Baru up there.
He's like a cosplay elf.
Yeah, they're a little. The pictures of this guy. These guys are not super masculine for a demon. With the purple and the adorableness. But yeah, he's still up there.
What is our end goal in this dungeon? I know this is where.
So this is where Bartos was kept.
Right.
Kept.
You know, it's a super nasty guy in here.
Yeah, there's this guy in here.
The super nasty guy.
Well,
guy full of worms.
Yeah, so so you've got, on one hand, you've got 2 different sort of, I don't know, competing stories is not really the right word, but you have 2 different stories about this guy Xanther Vang. So when you guys were back in Dresden, the library did, stuff, and the people, the sages that were there and stuff like that would tell you, the historians would tell you that the Xanther Vang guy died like 20 years ago. He ran what was called the Blackfire Adepts, which were a group of mages that were sort of like attached to the Ivory Temple and sort of worked together. And he was good friends with the lady who ran the Ivory Temple, whose name escapes your DM just now. But that there was an attack, there was some crusaders got him, and that he was killed. Now that's one story. Nobody had ever heard from him since. Now that's like 20 years ago. But Bartos, when you guys found him and got him back, would tell you that the guy who had held him prisoner, who had brought his soul out of the gem, put it back in his own body when the shadow demon Justiniax and gave Justinianus a different body so he could go back to wherever he was going from, and then subsequently did like experiments on Bardos to sort of check him out because he's an android and he hadn't seen one for, he hadn't seen an android before, so he was doing all kinds of experiments on him, and then ultimately sort of let Bardos escape or something to that effect. Was also a guy named Xanthir Vang, except for this wasn't a guy. The way Bardos described him was, I mean, he didn't see like his limbs or anything. He was always cloaked and everything.
He wasn't living.
Undead insect guy or something like
But
that.
he was like, yeah, his face, which was a face, was made of essentially maggots, worms, these kind of things, kind of like crawling around into various shapes that looked like a face.
So he just hasn't aged well, is what you're saying.
Well, he's a worm guy now, which is a significant, I would say, downgrade from human. But
Okay.
I don't, maybe it's an upgrade from human in certain circles.
So can we all just make actions, or do you want to stay in rounds, or what do you want?
I don't know. What do you guys want to do? I mean, we can go back
Hey, Les,
to
my memory is this guy is related to the crystal things too, right? Is he the guy that came up with the corrupting crystals that are creating?
Right. So you knew from your period there that he was. I mean, and so this guy Bardos, when you were there, when he was operating on you, he would talk and he told you some things. And between that and some of the history data that you found, basically, yeah, this guy had been distilling those nihydrin crystals for the demons and had made this was able to sort of build this serum out of this distilled crystalline stuff. And to drink that serum caused a change that would either kill you outright or give you mythic powers. And so you guys have run into creatures. You guys remember back at when you guys first attacked Dresden, you remember that you ran into a chimera in a big nest outside in one of the outside towers. It had, and you guys will remember, it had mythic powers. And when you cut it open, it had like weird crystalline charges all through its flesh.
Those crystals.
So we basically just came to really rid the world wound of this bad evildoer.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's, sort of, one purpose and another purpose become a multiple purpose. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys can knock out this Zang guy and the temple and get revenge for Bardos and maybe put a stop to whoever's making these nihydrogen crystal things, it's a bum rush. All of it seems centered here.
Well, then it'll be level 20 and we can retire.
Hey.
Right? You're going to leave the Crusades.
Is this Go ahead. Sorry.
Wasn't there something here that had to do with figuring out where we needed to go in
Yeah, I thought so too.
the hells or something so that we could try to find the soul of the guy that we murdered in the little temple?
Possibly.
Oh, yeah.
There's a library here.
So, yes. So, hold on. Let me find that.
Is this the first time we've ever seen everybody's faces all at the same time?
I think it is.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen Chuck's face.
I've never seen this thing full, like ever,
Yeah.
of like actual video.
It's like a weird Brady Bunch. I'm trying to figure out how to, capture the right screenshot of us.
It's awe-inspiring and scary all at the same time.
With less in the center square.
Well, I made my debut on last Saturday, and it made the recording not work. So
And it broke the recording.
it broke the recording. So if this recording doesn't work, then I'll just return the.
Dude,
Well, I double checked. We are recording, so hopefully this will work.
If
So
nothing
I'm
shows
looking-
up, I'll just return the webcam to Amazon and go back to being in space.
Yeah, go back to.
I'm gonna be on the web.
I think this
on
will
the web.
work.
I gotta start working out more and eating right.
All right, here we go. Let me see if I can find this. Yeah, I
Work on my
gave
lighting
this-
schemes.
I can't find that material that I sent to you guys about Jesker and what it was. Did we just talk about it? I thought I sent like a email or something.
But at this point, in order to try and save Jesker, whatever his name is, we needed to go to some town that's a trading town that's just inside the border of one of the levels of the abyss or hell or something.
Alushiria, yeah.
That's
So the idea is,
Find
oh,
out
that's
more information on it.
hold on. Let me see. Maybe I just sent this to you specifically. Oh, that's too far. We'll go too long ago.
Bardos and Frina, is that a Judy Blume quote there? What? On
What's
roll
that?
20, the hello God, why so glum or why so negative?
Oh, I think it was because I was referring to you guys as the doomed people.
Oh, yeah.
I was just talking to the DM.
Got it. Judy Blume's least selling book. Hello God, why so negative?
Looking for it. I don't know if I sent it just to you, Chuck.
Gato, did you check those doors on the right of you? See if they're locked. Done.
I have not checked anything yet. I opened the gate. I've got a plan. I'm just waiting to see how we're going to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we should go forward until we clear.
I have a stupid.
Are we out of initiative right now, Les?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So I can't find the damn email, but yes, I mean, essentially, what Chuck would have told you was that that Erastil
Who's this Chuck
told
guy?
him that to help to bring to redeem Jesker Helton's soul. Lothar would say, look, you know, we have to go in. Basically, Erastil would have told her, or a representative of Erastil in this case, would have told Chuck that, would have told Lothar that, you know, you're responsible for him now. And now that he's dead on this plane, his soul resides in a place called Aloshiria in the Abyss, where he serves this demon that you guys fought down in the cavern with the lava, and that now it is Lothar's duty to go and redeem this guy and bring him back and settle his peace. And in addition, Lothar, I think you got some other information as well, didn't you?
No, I think that was it. We had to go and get this guy's soul and bring it back. And we were going to I thought part of why we were going to this place was because there was a chance that there was information here on how to get to that city.
I think that's at least part of it. And then there may be information about what they do there, how to get there, and you know, what could be done, because ultimately you know, for whatever reason you're getting it's like things are coming together that are pointing in the direction of this abyssal city, this Alushiria, which none of you, I don't believe, had ever heard of before.
Right, but exactly. So we don't know how to get there, which is, I think, wasn't there supposed to be information here or a library or something?
Possibly.
It could be.
I remember the library, yeah.
All right.
What's your plan, Gato?
I was going to say, we're not in combat, so you've got, 3 rounds? So you've got 18 seconds of invisibility left.
Okay, first I move to here.
Okay.
Setting off those traps.
All right, that's 1 round.
And then to here. No, that's one movement because I'm hasted.
All right.
Now, when I went from this location to where I'm at, I was watching him. Does he seem to notice me?
That's a great question. Hold on a second.
Which is why I asked it.
No, he does not seem to be looking directly at you. If anything, he's looking towards Fletcher.
Fletcher's looking right at him.
Well, I went right through their field of vision.
Right. Correct.
Okay.
And you don't think his eyes didn't move to follow you or anything?
Okay. And I just sent you a Hangout text.
All right.
Did you send me one?
No.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
So you're down to, is it 2 or 3?
I now have 3 left.
Okay.
So I'm going to make that 3.
Okay.
Okay. My next round, I'm using spring attack to come up here, hit him, and then go back.
All right. So the moment you hit him, your invisibility goes away, right?
No, it's greater invisibility.
That doesn't seem right.
Why I'm having it.
I have to check my notes. Oh, yes, regular invisibility. Says so right. Can't
Listen,
argue with
I've
the
got
notes.
one job in this party. It's stupid, but I'm going to do it. It's
It
greater
works by
invisibility.
rounds, not minutes. Regular invisibility is per minute.
All right, fine. All right, so you go ahead. He will get a flat-footed attack. Go ahead and roll, and I will keep track of the message that you sent me, so you don't have to worry about adding that. All right. That is a hit.
Wow.
It lets off a bellow. Swings wildly at you as you spring away. So 5 plus 11, 16 points.
That's not the important part.
That's not the important part.
The important part is that last little bit.
Let me check. He might be immune to bleed. Well, he's not.
All right.
Sadly, he's not immune to bleed. All right, so how many points? 16. So 19 total, and then 3 bleedos. All right, I'll just mark those there. Okay. All right, cool. So he's got 3 bleed. Yeah. So you get him, and you're using your scimitar, I assume, or your longsword, your elven longsword.
Elven blade.
Elven blade. You just slash that across there, and he's like, oh, and it is. I mean, the elven magic inherent of it sort of rips open his abdomen flesh. He's like, oh, and you can see that reddish black maroon ichor kind of like bleeding out, and you see him sort of like swat at the air in front of him as you sneak away. But yes, you do get, and you go back to that same spot.
Same spot right now.
Okay. You see him start to smell the air.
Okay, do I get another round?
That was 3. Yes, you do.
As I approach, I whisper out loud, Bardos, it's me, Gato. I'm going to touch you to let you know where I am. I could really use some healing.
Okay.
Which Bardos just reacts with like a fireball. He just jumps and just casts fireball.
It's why I said something early. It's why I'm touching it.
Not sure that I got any healing. I might have a scroll. Let me look. Let's see here.
Should have just went all the way to Lothar.
Yeah.
Rookie mistake.
When he grabs,
Or
when he
just
grabs
tell,
me,
or
when
just
he
tell
grabs
Lothar.
me-
Someone's feeling me up saying they need healing.
No, I'm gonna grab his hand when he grabs me and pull him back into the room, because from Bardos's perspective, there are way too many open or locked doors in between us and this demon. He's just trying to draw us in so we can get attacked from behind. And so
Okay, so you're going to pull me into the room?
I'm gonna try to draw you into the room by Lothar.
All right, so you're drawing him into that main room there?
And I'll say, Fletcher, watch for attacks from the front there.
I'm ready. Urgh.
And then I'll say to Lothar that I have Gato in hand and he's needing healing.
Big time.
And Lothar disbelieves because he doesn't see him.
Right about now, he would see me.
Okay, so
And then like 2 more rounds of bleed, right, Les? Or is he doing something?
Give me a perception check.
Ricky?
You see him do something. At one point, you hear him mumbling. And then you see him sort of draw his hand across there, and the wound seems to have closed up. He did bleed a little bit more, but it does seem to have closed up.
Wait, so he has curative spells.
Correct.
So he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can bad
he's a
guys
good guy.
cure themselves?
You just can't heal others.
Yeah.
Bad guys rarely have cure spells. They can, but they rarely do.
Holy crap.
Hey, that helps.
Who are you and what did you do with Chuck?
Nice. Look at
That's
that.
That's not a
pure
cure
light.
light, but
31. What the
that's
hell?
your mod.
2
It's
7s and an 8.
You're
That's
serious.
sweet. Now, was that a burst or was that a
Post cure series.
That's a
you're serious on? Okay.
I was like, wow, that's impressive.
Wait, the
Like,
math doesn't add up, does it?
Sure. It's 3d8 plus 9. 2 7s and an 8. That's 15.
No, now that I know it's serious, I thought it was a cure.
Oh, okay.
And right at that time, I become visible also.
You become visible. All right. So
And I
you
look
guys are
fine.
so you guys are sort of down in that that one room right next to the outdoor. So the portcullis is up. So you're open to the outside. Flashheart, you're still outside amongst the dead basilisks.
I'm ready to come in if just kind of waiting to see if
Are we just going to suggest we push one of these dead big guys underneath the portcullis so it can't close us in?
sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that or disable the switch. Didn't Gatto? Didn't you?
I didn't disable it. I just opened it.
Can you disable it?
Like lock it open, you mean?
Well, just break the switch, essentially. But
Well, 50-50 chance that breaking the switch will make it closed.
I would say we want to leave ourselves an egress, but do we want to leave it open to anything else it can wander into?
Yep.
I would say, yeah. The bigger threat's inside here rather than outside here, I think.
This would pile up a couple dead bodies.
I'll remember that when the wandering monster Varrock is chewing on our corpses there. All right.
When the ancient red
Hey,
dragon kind of
guys.
pokes his head in and says, hey, guy, what's going on?
Want me to roll a perception, Les?
Sure.
Terrible.
Yep.
I was looking right at what just happened, but I didn't see it apparently.
You probably saw it. Go ahead.
Watching carefully.
No, go ahead and tell him what you saw.
Okay. He's gone, guys.
Is it because the paladin came in closer, or did he move before that?
No, I
We don't
think
know.
it was just a random decision.
All right.
He knows we've got invisible guys that can stab people, so that would tend to
Yeah.
probably that would shake your confidence a little bit.
We'll see him again.
Bartos,
So,
If we had Ray here, we'd have invisible guys who were climbing on the ceiling, stabbing guys.
Mm-hmm.
The good old days when the
So
whole
you,
party's on the ceiling.
So Dan, you saw him, but you were looking sort of like when Flashheart came in, you were sort of like looked away for a second, and you're not sure if he went invisible or if he teleported
Right.
or if he just walked away. You're not
Yep,
sure.
I just know he's gone.
You just know he's gone.
Okay, guys, are we going to move further into this place?
Yeah, I think we should do room by room though. These double doors,
check
right?
the doors on the right there, Gatto.
Can Flashheart go here?
I think Flashheart can go there.
Flashheart, the
Yeah.
millennial paladin, is on his phone.
Sorry, I apologize. What were you saying?
Millennial paladin.
Can Flashheart move to here?
Yes, sir. With my sword and magic shield.
Do some detect and evil.
I will.
Yep.
I will check out these doors.
Can I do
For some
detect
reason,
evil?
I've seen a lot of stuff in there already.
Were the doors open already?
All right. They were open actually. So
Can I do
down-
directional detect evil, or I think I have to? Like, it's line of sight, but I think I have to see something to detect evil, right? I have to go back and look.
Apparently, we can see this.
Detect evil is just direction.
All right. So I can scan from right to left or left to right.
all right.
So you prefer left to right or right to left?
Well, so here's the
About-
tricky bit. You're in sort of an evil temple.
Sort of.
So there's a lot of sort of ambient evil, just sort of like all over the place. However,
A
you
big
do
chunk
see
of it's coming from the southeast.
you do see a fair amount, towards the upper left, and in that general vicinity in that room there, you do see some fairly concentrated evil. But beyond that, it's just like the whole place is just redolent with it. Now, Gatto, give me a perception check real quick, just for fun.
Used to be a band in Colorado called Concentrated Evil. Their big hit was 4-state killing spree.
I like that. 26. All right. So Gatto, you're just like, I'm going to check out this door, and you kind of like step up there, and
Holy shit!
You look at it, and you look over there, and you see what looks to be a squad of Templars. The
What?
one in the back, the one in the very back, seems to be the leader, and you see him take a horn and put it up to his mouth, and he honks this horn. At which point, these 4 guys charge you.
Initiative.
Pretty soon, yeah.
Run away!
They run up.
Pretty soon.
Well,
soon.
I get an attack round. So these guys all
Surprise
have
round.
glaives out
Wait, why do you get an attack round?
I thought you
because
were
they charged you.
invisible.
They were waiting for you to come into the doorway.
Surprise round.
The doors were closed, weren't they?
No, those were open.
Which is why we could see in.
Okay.
All right, so
Okay.
they are.
So Farina's about ready to get ambushed on the other side then.
Okay.
Where is Farina?
She's over here just leaning against the secret wall that will slide open and then
I thought there was doors over there, too.
Templars.
No, there's no doors over there.
Okay.
Oh, I thought there were doors over there.
What's this little pink patch? Is that? Oh, that's the
The
switch.
doors are up in
That's
here.
the
That's the
portal
switch, yeah.
mechanism.
Okay, that's what I saw, the doors up there.
All right. All right. So the 2 in front are using short swords. The 2 in back are using glaives, and they're all 4 attacking you with a single attack of +2 because they're charging en masse as a unit. So
Oh, dear.
I'm so glad I went back for hit points.
first glaive, second glaive, first
Don't get hit.
short sword, second short sword. All right. Any of those hit?
The short swords hit.
Okay. No glaives?
No glaives.
Oh, that's a ripoff, man. All right, hold on a second. Did I get any? Oh, almost a crit, too. That sucks. All right. So these guys are, huzzah! Let's kill them all and do 13 damage to you. The 2 short sword guys do. The guys behind are trying to stab you in between with their glaives, but they're also pushing forward. They're going to try and push into the room. This guy in the back continues. This guy in the back continues is step 5-foot step, and he's continuing to honk on that horn. Let's roll initiative real quick, because a lot of interesting things are about to happen.
Yours?
Hold on.
Click on Farina.
Oh, sorry.
I got old ones. Who all has gotten their initiatives in
You
yet?
clicked on Farina.
Not me. Hang on, I'm working on it now. We don't have any buffs up, right?
No, I just rolled
Not for
yours.
initiative.
And they still have bless.
Why is yours listed? I don't know.
That would be a +1 to the old.
How long does bless last rounds, not
It
minutes,
wasn't
right?
blessed, it was
Yeah.
prayer.
Because we're combined.
Oh, it's
Prayer,
prayer.
prayer lasts rounds, bless lasts minutes.
Okay, so it was prayer that I cast before. I'm sorry. Let me look that up and I'll tell you how long it lasts.
All right, Bardos, which one of you got the? Did Farina get the 1808, or did you get it?
Mine's 6, and Farina is
18.
18.
And I'm in the back with Lothar.
And you'd like me to wait until you get people typed in, or can I go ahead and do the initiative?
No, just go ahead.
Okay.
So what did you? So Flashheart, did you get anything?
I got an 8.
All right,
The
Flashheart.
prayer would have lasted for 9 rounds.
I'm still not into the synced in the turn order macro.
Prayer probably ends this round, actually.
They gave us a +1 to initiative, though, right?
No.
Prayer
Who
is
All right, I got a 7 then, Les.
Okay.
My apologies.
Seven. Okay.
Flashheart actually.
And then Fletcher, what'd you get?
19.
Are you? Did I accidentally delete you? I think I did.
No, yeah, that was my old one. But
Oh, okay.
quickly, I rolled before you had the box up. Sorry.
and prayer is +1 on attack, damage, saves, and skill checks.
Did we say that's still active?
Yeah, that should still be active.
All right.
Ace is about done also. That's 1 round per level.
It's about done, or it is done?
It would be done.
Sure, where are you at?
Right. Hold on a sec. Why did that not go? All right. Sorry, I just got a couple of different ones to do here. We'll have this. There's a fair amount of combatants here. And where are you guys? Oh, there's one. What is that?
You don't get a size bonus when you're at human size, right? That's a 0.
Correct.
Okay. Where that came from? 3,
All right, we're back, guys. Sorry, the computer crapped out.
12.
Okay. All right. That'll give me this to
15.
shake. In. Good. All right. All right. Top of the order is going to be Fletcher, Gatto, and Farina. So, Fletcher, you can see these guys coming piling out. Everyone can hear the horn going off. There's like doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. And you can see Gatto just gets, chopped up a little bit by these two guys with short swords who are, pushing through that doorway.
Here, single attack against this guy.
All right.
We'll use powerful blows, which I keep forgetting to do.
Okay.
This does a little extra damage, assuming I hit. I'm just quickly doing some math here.
Ooh, 28 will hit.
Okay. And add 5 to this.
Okay. So a solid hit. I mean, you just slam up against them and bang, you hit them crossways. He kind of like, it bounces, it hits real hard in their plate armor underneath their tabards. You can tell they're wearing plate. And it knocks him sideways. And he's hurt, but he's not down.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Gatto, you just got hit. And these guys are trying to kill you.
We have haste is still up, but everything else is down, right?
Pretty sure. Well, Lothar, did we say prayer was still up or not?
Yeah, prayer should still be up for this round.
How about bless? I had bless.
Oh, sorry, Les. One more point of damage then.
Why?
Prayer.
All right, I'm taking off 1 point of damage.
Bless, if Bless was up, Bless should still be up because that last minute's not rounds.
Yeah. But bless is to hit only.
Right, it's just +1 to hit, that's it.
That's
And that's what's up, was bless?
Well, prayer's up for this round.
This round.
Bless will still be up for a while because it's minutes.
Okay.
Haste is gone, though.
Yeah, haste is gone.
Haste should be gone.
All right. So what's going to be Gatto? Gatto? Did we lose Gatto?
They got Gatto.
John, you there, bud?
I think he's froze.
I think I just got a message from him. Restarting router. He had his router go down. All right, we'll skip him. Good time for his router to go down. We'll go to Farina. Farina, you've witnessed as Fletcher steps in, bashes what you recognize. These guys are Templars. And they were hiding in that room, waiting for you guys to come through. Is that what was going on? Because that's what it looks like was going on.
I'm gonna cast Ice Slick.
Ice Slick. All
5
right.
foot radius first. 45-foot range.
All right. Let's see what that does.
Save ref part DC 14.
Intense cold, coating all solid surfaces. Creatures in the area. So this is a 5-foot radius burst. Okay. And you can plant it somewhere.
I'd like to plant it right in the middle of them, but they're all in 5-foot squares.
5-foot radius is going to be a 10-foot.
Yeah,
Sure,
that's
you're
right. So yeah, I want to be right in the heart of the 4 of them. That's what I was thinking. Actually.
Okay. So, oh wait, sorry, that's a 10-foot circle. Let me get rid of that.
It's 1d6 cold damage plus 1 per caster level.
Okay. So you want to put it right here?
How about right?
All right. We'll do it that way. All right. So you need reflex saves then, huh?
Yeah, DC
What?
14, did I say?
DC 14. All right. Let's see what these say. So they got a reflex +4. That plate armor is not exactly good for jumping around in. So let's go ahead and see. We'll just go up, down, right to left. First one, ooh, made it. Second one, not. Third, not. Fourth, not. That's crazy. All right. So only the guy in the top left made it. So how much damage did they get?
I was looking to see what level. Gosh darn, we're up to 9.
Bowling for Templar.
How about that?
Ooh, min damage. All right. So -5. And it's half, right? Say for half?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that guy that Fletcher hit is certainly not happy about this whole affair. He's having a hard time of it. But the rest of them seem to be still okay. All right, that's Farina.
They don't fall down?
They do not fall down. They're all still alive. What's he gonna do?
Can we come back to me?
Like a cold blast.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was something slick.
No, it sort of like puts stuff on them.
Got it.
Plus Don's back. He can
I'm
go.
back.
Hey, all right, Don, do you want to go?
Yes. I'm gonna stab this. This guy right here.
Okay.
Get that verm off Fletcher.
Looking to get it. 24 is going to hit. 7 damage. Down. He's down. Not only that, that's a verm.
And then I run back
Nice.
here and ask Illendar if he can do that special thing again.
Yeah.
And he's like,
That's funny.
we're in the middle of combat. We don't have time.
Illinois like, shh, we don't talk about that in the open.
Okay.
we don't have time for that later, back at the inn.
We're fighting right now, dude.
I killed the guy.
Now there's
All
this
right.
bloody body sliding around on the ice.
All right, so you scoot back there. Okay. In the meantime, he's going to take a 5-foot step, and he is, what's the range on that? Is 25 plus 5 for 2 levels, 30. I guess 6, 55? 55. Let's see if this works. Hold on a second. No. Stop it.
I think that's my first verm also.
No, I don't think. Maybe for Gatto, certainly not for you.
Is that the first official
perfect.
verm of 2020? I know last week I was calling it.
Fletcher, you hear something call to you from the north, and as you're fighting, you look around. You hear something, and you look over, and you lock eyes with that purple creature who is now sort of stepped out from behind the wall there, and he's looking right at you. And you hear this word come, just come blasting at you. That hits your ears, and you feel compelled because the word is flee, flee, and you feel this overriding, compelling desire to run away, unless you were to make a DC 18 will save.
Okie dokie.
Greater command.
Bastard.
You get a +1
Oh.
for bless. Does it matter?
It's DC 18, so he did
Yeah,
not
terrible
make
roll,
it.
sorry.
So, Flea, on your turn, you move away as quickly as possible, and may do nothing during that turn, although you will provoke attacks of opportunity.
And
you
I
will
scream like a girl.
You will continue to do that.
Actually, just make Daffy Duck noises as you're running away.
Oh, there we go. Yippity, yippity, yippity. Woo.
You continue to move away until the spell elapses, which is for greater. They continue
Throughout
to
this
have one
combat
round per
will someone
level, so
stop you.
a while. It could be a
Wow.
while. Although you get another will save to try and break free from the spell each round. So next round, you can do nothing but run away. So you are commanded.
Do you all see this thing up north here?
That's the thing that just did it to me.
That's the thing that just did it to him. All right, Lothar.
And let's be honest, you don't scream like a girl because we've never heard Farina or Llama scream and run.
Right, so
Or Ray?
Well, exactly. All right, let's see here. I'm going to move to here. And then I'm going to cast Magic Circle against evil. So I need a 10-foot radius.
All right. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. I will give you that radius.
So everybody within it gets a +2 deflection bonus to AC and a +2 resistance bonus on saves. Second, and I don't know if this is going to be relevant for Fletcher this time,
Magic circle against it.
the subject immediately receives another saving throw if one was allowed to begin with against any spells or effects that possess or exercise mental control over the creature, including enchantment charm and enchantment compulsion.
This is enchantment compulsion, so he will get another saving throw. DC 18.
And the
and
saving
you get a
throw is
+2 with it.
And the saving throw is made with a +2. So prayer was +1, bless is +1, this is +2. So now you're making it with a +4.
Wow. Okay.
Come on, one.
Sanders
One.
a chance.
Talk about a leg up.
Sorry, I'm doing the math in my head real quick.
Make sure the math adds up to over 18.
That was a 31 strike.
Oh, natty 19. All right, so Lothar comes in, casts a protection.
Lothar is the
circle.
man.
Fletcher just kind of like comes out of it. He's like, I was going to run away, but now I'm not going to run away. I'm going to fight some more. So
Actually, Lothar
is killing
Lothar
it.
gave Fletcher the same speech the purple guy gave the Minotaurs.
Yeah.
That's right.
You better turn around and fight there, otherwise.
Better fight.
I gave him the Nick Saban special. Patted him on the ass. Get back in there.
Get back in there. You can do it. Walk it off. All right, excellent round, Lothar. Lothar, you've just been killing it lately. All right, Flashheart. Now that you see that Lothar has been killing it, you hear distantly from Iomade. What you're gonna let this Erastilian show you up in the middle of our fight? Come on, man! I gave you a magic blade for Pete's sake.
Do I get favorite enemy of Templars? I feel like I should get a bonus every time I see one of these guys.
Nah, only Rangers have that favorite enemy thing. I
Okay.
don't want to be a Ranger. Rangers
All right,
are, they're jerks.
Now it's so moody.
It's a trash class.
All right, here we go. Boom. I was contemplating charging, but I don't think I need to. So I'm hitting this guy
The guy right in front of you?
right in front of me.
Okay.
And I have two rolls. Boom. And boom.
Both of those will hit. Wait, now do you get two attacks even though? Oh, hey, you guys are so hasted.
Well,
No.
I'm not hasted. I have two attacks now.
Oh, all right. Well,
The
but you
second,
move.
the second one should only be a
More than 5 feet,
+11.
you
Then
can't.
Oh, wait, because I moved, right?
you move.
Yeah, you move more than 5 feet.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, so the first one.
Just the first one.
Damn, Don, you're supposed to let me cheat. I know what they said so. All right.
All right, 15 points. So you come up here and just lay into this guy with Radiance. You get a nice strike, and he's like, ah! but certainly it's not a killing blow. But the fight is now in earnest as the guys in the back are beginning to poke through with their magical glaives.
I will talk paladin trash up in his face here.
Oh, they are
while we
hearing it
dance.
because they are anti-paladins of Baphomet.
Oh, I know.
They are down for this fight. They love to kill Iomedeans.
I will be taunting him as much as possible for a second time.
Their turn. It is their turn. All right, so a couple of things are gonna happen. You guys here.
Hey, Mike. Is enfilading fire
closest.
and outflank, do they stack?
What's that?
Does enfilading fire and outflank teamwork bonuses, do they stack?
I'm not sure. What's the first one? I don't know the first. What's the first one called again?
Enfilading, ENFIL. Enfilading fire and outflank.
They're teamwork feats, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but do they stack?
You probably can only do one at a time. What's the description?
They're each pluses if you are attacking a foe flanked by an ally with this feat, which I can do through means that you will see in a minute.
How do you spell the first one again?
ENFILADING.
N-F-I-L.
ENFILADING.
Enfilade, yeah. So enfilade is a military term. It means enfilade and defilade are concepts used to describe the formation's exposure to enemy fire. A formation or position is considered to be enfilade if weapons fire can be directed along the longest axis. Defilade is the opposite. If it uses, if you're in defilade, if you have obstacles blocking.
Yeah, you wanted to know if that feat and which other one stacked?
Outflank.
Is that another teamwork feat?
Yep.
I would say it does because the prerequisite of this is that you have another teamwork feat.
Yeah, I don't.
Unless either one of them, I'm reading them. I don't see them say they don't stack.
I don't remember them saying they don't anywhere, and I don't see anything here that.
Yeah, I think I looked at it and I thought that it did too, stack. That's been a while ago, though.
So is the translation that Farina's about to create a kill box?
She may not have to.
That's the plan.
Hold on a second. I gotta.
And feats are free actions, like feats, like you don't have to do anything to utilize a feat, right?
Yeah, no, you have them or you don't, in general.
So I could use rapid shot.
Okay, all right. We've got something here.
Yeah, I don't see anything that keeps these from
Okay,
stacking.
all right. I'm sorry. I didn't know that was going to be such a big conversation. I'm sorry.
Yes, those would flank. Those would stack.
Okay.
I just found it enfilading fire. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Wow. Matt, you look like you're having a religious moment.
It does look like that.
Yeah, it does.
All right. It's the Templar's turn. So first thing that these guys are going to do is this guy's going to step up to here, and he is going to channel negative energy. So need a will save by everybody. Let's go ahead and set that up. Not everybody.
Including his own guys.
No.
Unless he's got a really high charisma.
He's got really high charisma. And they're all anti-paladins, so they're sort of allergic to that.
They're not immune to it. If they're
Hold
people,
on.
they're not.
So outflank says whenever you and an ally who are also flanking have it, you're not flanking it.
I will be. Trust me.
Ah, okay.
Matt, you're muted.
Sorry, I got an 8-year-old out of bed. What were you saying?
I was just letting you know you were muted because you look like you're being abducted by aliens, but you were speaking.
Say this is the internal light from Radiance.
You hold it below you. It looks like you're like interrogating someone or something.
It's a school holiday tomorrow, so my 8-year-old is negotiating his freedom for another hour.
Where were you on the night of the 15th?
He's like, "Hey, Dad, remember when you ate that last thing that Mom wanted? Maybe I don't tell somebody, huh?"
Well, it's recorded now.
Dude, if your kid's doing that, you got some serious problems, man.
Red haze, yeah.
We're encouraging strong negotiation skills.
And he, like most of these, I just looked, have selective channel.
Sound.
So he can omit 2.
He can omit
It's your charisma. It's your charisma.
up to your
bonus.
charisma modifier. All right, let me check the charisma modifier.
Christmas 10.
Plus 3. So he can omit 3, which
Give 30
he
minutes,
will do.
Damn it, now I feel ugly.
Boom! Channeled negative energy. I need a DC will save. Sorry, DC. I didn't say the DC, did I? DC 15. And that is, I believe, for half.
Yes, that is for half.
You're immune to it, aren't you?
Wow, we all made it.
You're out of
Yeah,
most
nice.
of
No,
it.
I was not.
Wait, did I need a roll?
Yes.
Am I in the, it's a save?
Yeah, we'll save.
Yeah.
Will
We'll
save.
And then we have a +2 right now going on, right?
Oh!
Man.
Well, it's 8.
Ooh.
So 8 points to the ones who saved.
This is everybody.
10. It's a +2 at our will bonus, right? Because of the what you just counted, what you just cast.
Magic. Well, if you're in the magic circle of evil, which you are, against evil, excuse me, and the prayer. So yes, you get a +2 to your save.
Boom.
Excuse
25.
me, +3
Got
to
it.
your
All right.
save.
So
All right,
everybody, it
26.
looks, I think everybody made their save, which means you all take 8 points of negative energy damage.
Right.
In the meantime, these other guys, as swift action, enact Smite Good and attack. So, Flashheart, are you good? Are you good?
Hey,
I'm sure he's not.
Les,
I've been
I'm
in adventuring
great.
for a while. There's no
You're
way.
great. It's
I'm
still going
great.
to affect you.
All right, so 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage from the channel negative energy.
Now, he's immune to this as a mediocre paladin.
What? Smite Good has no effect on him. What about you, Fletcher? Is Smite Good going to hurt you?
I would
need to
assume
know.
so. I am good.
You're good. Okay, so all right. So one glaive guy on you, and a glaive and a short sword on Flashheart. But wait, there's a whole lot of other shit going on tonight too. So give me a second.
Is this where your skeleton archers open up on us from an upper gallery? Oh, have I spoken too soon?
Not yet. All right.
Glaives are reach. Less grave glaives are reach. So if it's that guy next to Flashheart, he can't use the glaive.
That's it. He's using a short sword.
Okay.
There was short swords in front, glaives in the back. Party in the front,
It's a
business
mullet.
in the rear.
The mullet formation is what you're saying?
Glaive attack on Flashheart is a 30.
Ow.
Short sword, 31.
What? I believe, let's see.
Are both of those
20
hits?
I'm trying to count the bonuses I got. Yeah, as far as I know, those are both hits.
Ooh, D10 plus 7 plus the smite. You've just got smoten twice.
Smoke.
So, glaive, 21 points of damage.
Ow. Medic.
Yeah, that's going to leave a mark. And then short sword, minimum damage of 11. So, total of 32 points. Now for Fletcher, 25. Is that a miss?
Did I get +2 to my armor class?
You don't get AC bonuses from prayer and bless, do you?
No, from that other one.
But,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
from the magic
protection from
circle?
evil- Protection from evil, yeah, you'll get +2 AC against
Okay.
evil creatures.
I
Did
got it.
Did you factor that flash art as well?
I did, but I needed about a +4 to
Okay. That was
to skate out on
a
that.
6. That was
Actually,
a
I don't
natty
think it matters. I think my armor class is 25, so I think that's.
Unless I'd appreciate if you'd roll a little lower next time. You know, maybe throw some critical failures in.
Okay. I'll do what I can. In the meantime,
Medic. Uh-oh. Might be time for strategic retreat, people.
I think so.
you also hear guys
dear.
dragging stuff across the floor.
Uh-oh. They've got a Gatling gun. What the hell is that?
Barricade.
Wait.
You got archers behind theirs.
Uh,
Or clerics, one of the two.
Holy
Do
crap.
they really need a barricade? We're already outnumbered. Good Lord.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
This is looking great.
13, 14, 15,
Ooh, wait.
16, 17,
Time for strategic retreat, folks.
19 bad
Yes.
guys. It's
Yeah, I
aggressive.
think it's time for a retreat.
I could use a little healing here, but if I can hold the line, and
Bardos.
well, everybody else runs for it.
Oh, you
Oh,
done?
wait. I'm not quite done.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Wait, do you have a dragon you want to put there, maybe?
Almost.
Okay. Oh God.
Bardos goes or not? Are you done, Russ?
It depends on what you're gonna do.
Don't like the sound of that.
Go ahead and do what you think you want to.
What you think you want to?
What you think you want to it. If I don't like it, then it's not your turn.
I'm gonna cast
7, 8,
haste on everybody.
9, 10.
All right, that's fine.
Oh, good. Run away. 12, 13,
Yeah.
14, 15, 16.
Run
If you
back.
want to run, you can.
I'm counting 18 baddies. You?
So I
18
can do
live
8
baddies.
People, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm not counting.
We at least have to get outside this portcullis. We can't.
Yeah.
They've got his pillbox, or
Yeah.
they've got a nice kill zone here.
They got a very good kill
I'm
zone.
gonna hit everybody with haste. Basically, I can do up to 8. So
Okay.
Marina, Gatto, Elendar, Lothar, Fletcher, Flashheart, Otto.
I miss you, Storm.
3, 4,
Yeah.
6, 7,
All right, so you cast haste.
and me. I'm gonna put it on me too. I'll leave. The ones I'm not gonna do are Ziggy and Baru.
Suck it, Brew. Brew, you hold your rear guard.
And then you run away and you start running. You got one more movement left, or one more.
So Bardos, give me a quick perception check.
Storm is still out, huh? This is the same combat where Storm
The
is
same-
on?
It's the same day, yeah.
Same day, the same
Does.
morning. All right, Bardos, you give me a perception check.
And I'm looking. Hang on. Okay.
Nat 20. All right, you're yelling. You're casting haste. You're yelling, but then you look outside because you could hear Ilendar yelling, "We got to get out of here!" You look outside to the south. Can you see pretty far?
Yep,
Do you see what I see?
I do.
All right.
What I
See
see.
what I see.
Go ahead. You can let them know as a free action if you can.
We're
Yeah.
fucked.
Holy shit! There's just as many to the south of us as the north.
Close that portcullis then.
Damn the person who ever thought of parlay.
Right there. Gatto can close it, right?
It was the French.
I'm pretty sure it was the French, sir.
Did we
That was
actually
like-
drag things under the portcullis, or did we just talk?
Yeah,
about
we did actually, so we're not closing it.
it? Yeah.
Can't we drag it?
What
back?
did you put under there? Like a basilisk corpse or something?
A
Or the
Minotaur corpse.
Minotaur corpse? All right, let me just move that in there so it's like in the.
Yeah,
Minotaur corpse.
Even if we let the gate down, though, wouldn't it still be very difficult for them to get through? Like, slow them down.
Well, it depends on if they could get to the machinery.
Yeah, they can't, right? Because I mean,
We need to get into the room to the right where those anti-paladins are fighting Flashheart and Fletcher.
Flashheart and Baru are holding the rear guard, right?
That's a 10-foot door at least. I mean, there's doors in there, but at least we can start guarding at some point a little bit.
Shoulder to shoulder, Baru.
So shove in past those guys. Kill those guys off, Flashheart, Fletcher. Let's go.
I'll be happy to.
Yeah.
Where it sucks that we don't have any boom mages.
Yeah, we need an AoE right here. We need a dune. Yeah, we need something big.
Second.
We do have a Fletcher. We could enlarge him and just have him, stomp
Just
over
let him
little
go?
people. Yeah.
I don't think I count as an area of effect, though.
You could be.
Put your curb stomping boots on and just go to town.
It's not close enough. All right. So, all right. Bartos, you've cast haste and you've alerted everybody that the south is rising.
I haven't moved though, actually. Let me look.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to move up to where Baru is. And actually, I'm going to stick Baru in my, well, God. I'm going to have,
those guys behind the barricade definitely have bows out.
yeah. I'm going to move next to Baru, and I'm going to tell Baru to try to go into that room to the east and hide. So he's going to stealth. Let me see what Baru's stealth.
I've got a way to get us all out of here in a couple rounds.
That's cool. That's good to know.
Yeah.
But I'd need to be protected, and we'd have to keep the entry. We'd have to keep the way outside clear.
Okay, so Baru rolled a
Head that way then.
31.
Okay.
And he's going to move to, what are those gold things?
I gotta check. Hold on. There might be some flavor text involved here.
Stuffing it?
Flavor text.
Well, I'm trying to get Baru, but I'm.
Yeah, you have to move you first and then grab him.
You gotta check an opportunity for that? Oh, no.
So this is less of a room and more of a hallway. It's sort of a wide hallway that snakes to the south at a slight angle. Double doors are set in various points along 3 walls. That's a weapon rack that has oversized weapons and a couple of glaives on it.
Okay, so Baru's going to try to stealth through all those guys into that corner.
Behind the weapon rack?
Yeah.
Okay, so the 31 was a stealth, or was that acrobatics?
Stealth, yeah, so anybody to detect him, they need a 31
perception,
and then they can do a attack of opportunity, probably.
I think they're probably
occupied.
Yeah, everybody seems to be pretty busy.
I mean, he's a rat, so they might just say, "Oh, it's a rat," if they saw him.
Well, let me give it a shot. Let me see what we got here. Skills, bluff, perception +5. All right, so I need to roll a 26 to spot him.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and see if that happens. Weirdly, no. So, Baru gets back there, no problem.
Okay.
All right.
I'm done.
All right. Those guys have moved and done what they want. Ilindar, you're up. Now, you've yelled out, "I can get us out of here, but I need to be protected, and we need to go south." Is that the plan?
That's what he said.
But I need to know. I yell out, "What are we doing, guys?"
Get us out of here.
God, it's like, I wanted to leave earlier.
He always wants to run away. Come on, we can do this, guys.
Yeah, let's go in the room. Let's try going in the room. Let's try it.
Bartos' lust for revenge is taking him.
Is there a way we can disable the portcullis from the outside for a while?
We can drop
Slow
it.
it down. Well, we drop it, but I was trying to figure a way we can disable it to keep them from charging on after us for a while.
Okay, if we're not running,
The control's on this side, not the side when we get to the other side.
Yeah.
okay, if we're not running, then I am going to
Surrender?
Heal me?
I am going to
I'm a drow. Come on, let's get him.
cast a spell on Gato
All right.
and say bleed as many of these as you can in the next
7.
42 seconds.
What is your greater invisibility again?
Yeah.
All right. And that is 7 rounds?
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. Wait.
And then are we, did someone say we are moving towards this room?
Well, that's what...
Bartos is suggesting. I mean, it's possibly more defensible and it's got exits.
But we could have 30 other baddies in there, right?
Could. But right now we can see the extent of the room and there's only 3, 4, 3.5.
Well, you've got... All right. So you've got a half a dozen You've got 3 Templars in front of Fletcher and Flashard who are fighting. Oh, 4 actually. Another half dozen coming down the stairs. Another 5, 9 behind the barricades with bows who are going to be shooting next round. And then Bardo says there's guys coming up from the south as well. And I think the quote was, there's just as many guys coming up there as we've got here. So you guys are in a bit of a pickle. But your suspicions that this might be a trap, that they were trying to draw you in, might be confirmed.
So I'd cast a spell. Is there a wall north of me or no?
Yes.
A wall. There's a wall between Bardos and Farina, yeah.
Okay, but
But
not.
Gatto and Illinois.
But not between Illindar and Gatto.
Okay,
Right, there's no wall there. Okay.
then I'm going to move over to here.
All right. Behind that wall?
Yeah, so it doesn't help me with the guys outside. And I'm going to yell, can someone drop that portcullis?
Sure.
All right. And that's it for you?
That's all I can do. Yeah, cast a spell and move.
Okay. Who's in a position? Lothar and Bardos and Illindar and Gatto. Give me a perception check. Gatto, Illindar, Lothar, you're busy doing other stuff.
Oh, my mouse is freaking out less. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on with it.
You can't keep adding people.
I'm going to put some light on this guy because you guys could probably. I mean, it is daytime out,
I think it might.
so let's light this area up.
I think the battery's going on. Maybe. No, it doesn't say it is.
Okay,
Fuck.
we're not meant to win this battle.
All right, you remember that those guys? One just materialized and sort of like looks around. It doesn't move yet, but it's materialized right next to these guys, these Templars, who are pushing this big barricade towards the front. You also see them hesitate as if they're going to try and let this guy get in front of them before they move the barricade.
Holy crap.
And then
Okay,
these guys
so
behind them are coming up behind them.
We just like a few minutes ago came down this large thing, and there was came in from the air, so there was nothing around, and yet these
Correct.
guys were all outside hiding that we didn't see, and hiding with a barricade.
Incorrect.
Yeah, there might.
They were not hiding
Teleport.
outside.
Yeah.
That guy teleported or was teleported. The other guys, you don't know where they came from.
Yeah, they could have trapdoors all over this place. We don't know.
Yeah, it could be one of those swirly things.
Dead minotaurs and lizards and stuff.
Well, they're pushing it. I mean, they're not moving fast.
They could have been under an illusion spell. There's a lot of things that could have been. That. Right now, we are in a pickle.
Other than die, what do you want us to do?
Nothing.
They
Nothing,
want you
Mr. Bond. Just die.
All right, so that's him. He's there. It's basically that same kind of creature. And you just see him sort of like looking around. And finally, he sort of focuses on the door. And you see him sort of begin to move forward. The guys with the barricade are sort of hanging back a little to let him get in front of them. So unless you miss your guess, who's that? Bardos? You guys think that they're going to let the big guy get up in front of them, get through the portcullis, and then barricade it so that you guys can't get out. So you guys are trapped in there with him.
I do.
But they're sort of hanging back and waiting for him to kind of come through. All right, what are you looking for there, Chief? Secret doors, entrances, exits?
Who are you talking to?
Gatto.
Gatto just did a whole bunch of perceptions.
Maybe you fell
No, I'm sorry.
elbow on the keyboard?
Yep.
All right. All right, now we're in the round where things start to get interesting. Fletcher,
Yeah.
you're up.
It's time to make peace with your gods because it's looking a little ugly right now.
Well, you guys are pretty sure that this is the trap has been sprung.
Oh,
They let you
yeah.
guys walk in the front door. They got you in a place where they can defend, and now they're defending it.
This is our Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Yep.
Yeah,
The whole Bolivian army right there.
that's the spirit.
So I just want to take stock of all my pluses to hit. I have bless and prayer, right? So I get +2 to hit.
And haste.
And haste, so that you can get an
Plus
extra
3.
attack if you want to do a full attack.
Right.
Now, do you have reach on your weapon, or do you have to step forward?
5-foot step to here.
And then just start insuing people.
Exactly.
Start with this guy.
That was my thought precisely. So 3 attacks against him.
What?
I'm hasted, so I get 2.
Take him-
Yeah, that's true. No, I know.
Take him one
You're
time.
doing the guy down the squad leader?
The guy with the trumpet, yeah.
Okay.
Attack 1.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Let's do damage.
Hey, Les,
Mm-hmm.
remember that with prayer, all the enemies are -1 on everything.
Yeah.
How long does that
Yeah.
last? We're about, that's almost done, right? How many more
Yeah.
rounds does that have?
Actually done next round, yeah.
And the
Next round.
minus
So this is
one,
the last round.
the -1 only affects the enemies that were in the area at the time
Oh, yeah.
of casting.
Yeah.
So it doesn't bother
Oh.
these guys.
So nobody. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, max damage?
Add 1 to that, by the way, for the prayer.
No, I'm not adding 1 to that. I'm sorry. Too much.
Splatterfy him.
6.
All right, that hit him hard. Boom! What weapon
Okay.
are you using? Are you using a hammer?
The hammer, yeah.
Hammer, kabang! He's met the kabonkerizer, and they are one.
Attack
Uh,
2.
Attack 2, another big hit.
32.
32 points of damage. 2 hits from the kabonkerizer are more than anybody can take. So he goes down with a big, solid dent in his helmet from the last hit from the kabonkerizer, and you can see that his face is like covered with blood as he hits the ground, right next to Baru, who squeaks and runs behind the weapon rack.
All right, 3rd attack is against this guy,
All right, you gonna verm
and I'm
him?
using surprise accuracy.
Okay, what does that do?
+3 to hit.
All right. Ooh. Is that a crit? Is it a crit on 18?
Nope.
All right, that's a hit. Ooh,
33.
damage. Only 33. He has 35 hit points left. So he's still on his feet. No verm. No verm. But he is staggering against that, sideways against the wall there. He's hurt bad. These other 2 guys are like, what? And they are sort of like looking to sort of backing off a little bit, trying to get some distance so they can bring those glaives to bear. But a solid round, almost 2 kills. Gato, you're up.
You want a path? I'll give you a path.
I will make the path.
Okay, I'm invisible.
Yes.
I tell Farina, hit the portcullis.
You tell me to lift it. I don't know that I can operate it. Do I have to roll for that?
It's just a lever.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you do.
I didn't know that. I didn't.
We-
Yeah, I operate it. Yes, I lift the portcullis. Dun dun dun.
Who you sneaking attacking?
This
That guy there?
now.
All right, 24 will hit. So 24 points plus 3 bleed. Okay.
Yeah.
You moved, remember, so.
I'm doing a mobile attack. A spring
You
attack.
just made, that's not a thing. You just made that up.
Spring. I'm using spring attack.
Spring attack.
Okay.
Mobile attack is made up. Spring attack is not.
I'm using mobile death attack bleed. All right, so you just like
+2.
pop over there, but then put your back up against that wall.
Yes.
Okay, because you can't do more attacks.
No.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, nice. Farina, what do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna send Otto first.
Verm.
Actually, yeah, he can.
And verm that guy.
Yeah, he can, but he can go through here. Can he occupy a square with an ally, right? So he-
No, you can't occupy the same square as anybody, but you can pass through it.
He's 5 foot away. There's just a wall partition away. You probably give him a little bit of cover, and you probably just reach around the wall and smack him.
Well, that's what I was wondering. But I don't want to fully.
Because their bases are touching.
Yep.
When I get in the room, you can go through there.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm gonna go around the door and come.
You could theoretically pass through Flashheart, go to this one, pass through Fletcher, angle downward over the dead guy, and get into the room. but you would have to go south rather than north. You can't pass that way, not without an acrobatics
I
check.
can go this. Oh, I can't go through the dead guy. I see, but I can
He's
go
not
through
dead. This guy.
No.
the guy.
He's not dead yet. Soon. You can go this way, is what I'm thinking.
Okay, I'll go this way and I'll bite this guy.
So you kind of come around there. All right. He will get
I'm gonna check
an,
him up.
an attack of opportunity with the glaive as you pass through this square. So let's do that. Is Otto good? Is he a good aligned creature?
He's an animal. I mean,
Might even only works on one target.
Well, this is smite good. It works on everybody.
there's no.
Not sure you guys have read that rule, but it's
Or
all right. So it won't work on him. All right, that's fine.
Familiars are the same alignment, or allies the same alignment as the player.
I don't know. Not
Yes.
necessarily.
Is that
Generally, animal alignment is neutral.
Neutral.
So
yeah.
it's a 22. That's not going to hit him, is it?
But
Yeah.
animal companions are typically the same
Typically
alignment.
the same as the caster.
But I'm
Okay.
neutral good. So.
I know my Eidolon is the same alignment as me.
It doesn't necessarily matter. They're not going to get smite good on him anyway. So because they chose Flashheart and Fletcher. So 22. Is that hit, Otto?
It does not. And
Does
then
not. Okay,
here's my
misses.
bite. Does that hit?
Ooh, that gets him.
Now I can grapple now, right? I can attack
Indeed.
grapple. So
CMD is 20. Wow. Okay. You have a plus 15 CMB? Damn.
I do.
All right. He goes down like a ton of bricks, clattering to the ground
Yay.
in a pile of metal. So he is now prone, and Otto's got his ankle, and he sort of like whooshed him off his feet onto the floor.
Do I get an attack of opportunity for that or no?
Only if he tries to get up.
Oh,
Yeah,
got
when
it.
he tries to get up, you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Huzzah!
Okay. And now there's a wall right here that Bardos is standing behind.
Yes, correct. You cannot see, Farina cannot see Bardos.
Okay. Can I shoot through the door at this guy? I can, right? I was where Bardo- I guess if I walk
Yeah,
around-
from where you are, yeah, absolutely, you could shoot through there.
You can hit
Well-
anybody, almost.
You can't hit Bardos. You could hit Flashheart or Fletcher
My
or
idea
Gatto. Well,
was
Gatto's invisible.
behind the wall. So is that partial cover there? I mean, I'm getting partial cover from at least these guys over here, right?
No, you're out in the open right there. Bardos is at the
Wall.
very edge of the wall. So here, I'll draw it so that we know where those walls are. Hold on a second. I'm going to put yellow on there so you guys know where that is. So there's a wall here,
All right.
wall here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. I'm just going to shoot. I'm going to put a +6. Nope. Okay, that was the next question. Ally across time. Are you familiar with that, Les?
Ally across time.
You're creating 5-foot cubes of temporal possibility where you can put a parallel existence. I can put a parallel existence of me in place, which is what I want to do right here.
What the heck? Okay, you create one or more 5-foot cubes of temporal possibility where your timeline overlaps with parallel existence. You summon a duplicate of yourself
I got it.
from the alternate timeline in one of the cubes, which lasts until the end of your turn. It has the same hit points. It can use an aid another, but it cannot take any type of action.
But it gives me my teamwork feats, so that'll allow me to do the +6.
Okay.
But then I want to employ rapid shot, which is a -2, so I'm just going to add +4. And that'll give me another shot.
Okay. You're
But
also
that's the
hasted
question.
too.
I think I already took
Oh
one.
wait. You can't shoot and cast spells at the same time. It's
Well,
a
that was
standard
the
action.
question. That was the question. So the ally against time, that's going to take me a full round to just cast that spell.
Standard action, yeah. You can move and do it, but you can't attack and do it.
Oh, some spells are. Well,
Standard action.
standard action.
So that's my action. So I get a move action, I get that action, right?
Correct.
Okay. So then I will cast that spell and I will move myself here.
Okay. Oh, you're going right up behind Fletcher.
Um,
Yeah, use Flashheart as at
I'm
the
gonna
wall.
use flash chart as cover, partial cover.
All right. Your temporal friend is right behind you.
But I don't get to put her where I want her until the next time, or I do now. I can now.
You can now.
And there she be. So technically,
Yeah. Okay.
um,
You just had to check the range on that spell. All right. Yeah, you could throw her in there.
and
She
should
cannot
that,
take it. She cannot take any other action, so she doesn't provide flanking bonuses to anybody else.
no, but the bad guy thinks that she's real.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
you would.
Okay, all right, and she's got the same amount of hit points I do.
Yep.
Okay. And I can do one more in the next 7 minutes. It's 1 round per level, 7 rounds, so the next 42 seconds. Okay.
Okay, yeah. It only and they last 1 round per level, so they last a little while. Okay, cool.
Until I put another one in place. You can only have one at a time. So.
You can only have one at a time. Okay. All right. Cool. Interesting spell. That's a weird one. I've never
See
seen
if it
that one
helps.
before. Very weird. All right. So he is going to. Well, he tried that already. All right. He can't stand it anymore. He is
Can't stand it anymore.
1, 2, 3, jump. 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to need to make an acrobatics check for that jump. Let's not get a 1, shall we?
Let's get a 1.
He's not gonna miss this.
Would be nice though.
His acrobatics check, yeah, 29, no problem. So that big purple guy from the behind there, he goes running through these guys. He's like, out of my way. And he comes running, jumps over the barricade, lands between the guys. They jump out of the way. And he's sort of skidding to a stop. You see him sort of, bringing up his, what he's doing is he's lowering his head. And you see these wickedly sharp horns. He's charging right at Flashheart and will slam into him next round with those horns. He does not have the run rate to get to him this round, so that's where he's going.
To do a charge, you have to move at least 10 feet.
He
Yeah.
did.
And he's too close now.
No, he can't this round. And next
He has special ability.
Yeah.
He has a special
Charge.
ability called
He can
Powerful
charge
Charge.
5 feet.
Is somebody gonna heal me before he hits me with those horns? It's not gonna go well for me. I have a question for you, Les. When it's my turn, if I happen to kill the guy in front of me, can I make a 5-foot step into the spot where he occupied, or no?
After you kill him, yeah.
Depends. Well, yeah, after you kill him, yeah. A 5-foot step, you can.
Would that take me out of the way of the charge, or it'll deviate his charge to? follow me?
It'll
Yeah,
deviate.
he wouldn't have a straight line anymore.
Well,
It's
if
all
I
right.
move
He
out of the way,
still
then
can gore you.
if I move it out of the way,
You can
then
still
Farina
attack.
will be exposed. So I guess I can't. I won't do that either. But
Wouldn't leave Farina out there going, oh, you bastard.
Got your message, Mike?
My message.
They did? I'm working
10
on it
foot.
right now.
It'd be 10 foot. So
Okay.
Flashheart, just kill this guy and step into that room.
Okay.
Says Gatto.
All right. Lothar, you're up.
Okay, so this purple demon guy got hit, and then he cast a spell and healed himself, right?
Correct.
So can I make a knowledge check of some sort to determine if I think he's a divine spellcaster?
Absolutely.
What knowledge would that be?
Knowledge religion. Try knowledge religion.
And that would be +4.
So 18. Yeah, you're not entirely sure what kind of demon this is. It's nothing you've seen before. Your gut tells you that he's not a cleric. That he just has some potential healing abilities.
Well, the cleric part's not important. Divine spellcaster is what's important. He cast a healing spell, which is considered divine, right?
Yes. And he did, and so you assume that he can.
Okay.
But you don't get any. I mean, with an 18, you're not going to get any more
Right.
details.
No, I get it. Well, at that point, I'm going to use a talisman of pure good.
Nice.
All right. Holy cow! Bringing out the big guns.
So,
All right. Let's look at that. Talisman of pure good. How many charges on that thing?
I believe 3.
Okay.
So this will use 1.
A good divine spellcaster who possesses an item causes a flaming crack to open at the feet of an evil divine spellcaster who is up to 100 feet away. The intended victim is swallowed forever and sent hurtling to the center of the earth. The evil character gains a DC 19 reflex save to leap away.
No, you didn't read the rest of it.
I'm reading the rest of it.
The wielder of the talisman must be good, which I am.
Yes.
And if I am not exceptionally pure in thought and deed, he gets a saving throw. If I am exceptionally pure in thought and deed, he does not.
Lothar is exceptionally pure in thought.
So
Yes.
here's where
well,
you
I'm
tell
just
me.
thinking about what happened back at the end with those 2 waitresses, and that's that's not. I mean, it was
There is
pure
nothing-
of thought, but
there
there
is
was
nothing-
deed.
There is nothing impure about sex, by the way.
Well, it depends on how you do it, and frankly, I remember the email. So now, I
love this.
He only gets a saving throw if I am classified as less than pure of thought and deed.
Good point.
Pure of thought.
I vote that he's very pure.
That is a great name for a bard song. Less than pure in thought and deed.
That's going to be the name of my garage band.
Yeah, it's the next toss a coin to your witcher.
Sorry, Les. How often can he actually use this thing? You know.
That's a good point. I honestly, I can't think of anything that would, considering what's going on lately, I cannot think of anything that would keep Lothar from being pure of thought and deed. So,
Well, aside from the fact that he hangs with us.
Gatto, you see the earth sort of rip open underneath this guy, and he staggers back and forth a little bit, and then suddenly, you see him. It's almost as if he is sucked into this chasm that opens up, and immediately it just slams shut on him, and he disappears.
Woo!
Nice.
Lothar's definitely going for the MVP of this battle.
Yeah.
Big time.
Then as a free action, I'm going to burst and omit the one guy who's in this room who should be the only one in the range.
Okay. Let's make sure.
Jeez, 16 points.
I will take it, sir.
It's 30. 30 is your range.
Yeah, and the only other guy who's hurt is the far left on that line. So if he's included, I'll omit him too. I can omit 3.
7.
Okay. Yeah, none of them are. Okay. Yeah. So there's only 2 guys left up.
No, there's this
3.
guy here,
Mhm.
There's that guy.
that guy, and then if you count him, there's this guy, and I can omit 3.
Well, now this guy's alive. He's just prone.
Who?
That one right there. This guy. This is the guy that Otto tripped. He's still alive.
Not
Yeah.
for long.
Okay, so I'll omit this guy. Well, wait, hang on a second. I have the wrong thing.
So we meant the
selected.
3 that are close to us.
I'll omit this guy.
Mhm.
This guy. Is this guy shouldn't be included, right?
No, he's not.
Right. So,
No, he's outside of it. Yeah.
and then this guy. So these
right,
guys
got
in
'em all.
here, and everybody else, all of my party gets 16 points.
All right. 15 points back.
That was a hell of a turn.
That was
An MVP turn, sir. Thank you.
Man, I'm giving you bonus points for that. Talent. You hear him just chime this thing, and it's just like boom, a hole opens up beneath him. You see this guy sort of stagger step a little bit because he's moving fast towards Flashheart, and he just goes falling down in there, and the ground just like flows back over him. It just
Look how close this guy
slams-
almost got to being healed.
Flashheart
He steps forward.
Fletcher might have peed his armor a little bit there when he saw that guy out of the corner of his eye.
He was coming, and now he's gone. Flashheart, you're up.
All right, so just quick question: if I'm counting my chickens before they hatch, but if I'm able to finish this guy off in front of me, am I able to take a 5-foot step forward and attack the next guy?
No, you would not be able to take a 5-foot step forward and attack. That would require a spring attack.
Okay, I do not
But
have
you
spring
would, if you killed the guy in front of you, you can step forward. That just stops. You can't attack anymore.
Okay, I will do that. All right, so. One second. If there was more than one roll, that was supposed to be just one roll. First roll. Oh, I didn't even see that. I just scrolled down. Yeah, there was just had the one roll.
Just the one roll, so 30?
Well, technically, I would have 2 attacks. He's right there, so you can make them both the rolls, and I can roll for the
We're
fail.
going to need to. Well, the first one
Well,
will
you're gonna
definitely
kill him
hit
anyway.
him, and he's going to die.
Okay.
He goes down under Radiance, the ministrations of Radiance. So are you going to? Yeah, you're going to. Yeah, you would never get to the point where you would use that second roll, luckily
Okay.
for you. So yeah, you 5-foot step forward.
All right. I will clomp on his body and
Okay.
be face to face with Glaive here. Hello, Mr. Glaive. Would you like to repent your evil ways?
I would not.
I see you fallen into our trap.
I love it. Okay, so he goes down. You step forward into the room. All right, so now it's my guy's turn. All right, so these guys are going to come down here and draw and fire.
Bardos was next. Les, what?
Oh, why is that like that? Oh, that's why, because I put the guy. Hold on.
You just got all Twitter pated after they made.
I did something stupid, and it took him off of it. Hold on a second. There we go. I meant to send him to the back. I sent him to a different place. This guy, the one guy that just got killed, is representing everybody in the tournament.
Oh,
all
yeah.
the guys. So I sent him to the GM layer.
Okay.
And I accidentally sent him to the GM layer, and it took him off turnover. But no, it's their turn. So they're all lining up here to fire arrows. And these guys are going to run forward.
That whole top row.
I'm assuming they don't care if they shoot their friends. I guess there's only one they could really hit from now.
Well, and I have a question.
Les?
Yep.
This guy takes 3 bleed damage at this point.
Maybe not. No, he does. Okay. Took
And
that
would
off.
Gato get an attack of opportunity against the second guy?
Not yet.
This guy he would, because that guy doesn't know he's there, and it depends on if he wants to take it or not.
Yes.
You do? Go ahead.
Wow.
That will hit. 20 points. You hear this guy, as he goes running through, and you can see he's bleeding, and he doesn't know how. He's looking around, and he's like, what in the frickety frack happened? Hold on, let me...
And 3 points bleed.
I took it off. I've marked it. This guy's going to come out.
Did you take it off this guy yet?
I did.
Okay.
This guy is going to go to here. All right, these guys are all going forward to get in there, and they are going to fight. So first guy, there's going to be 3 dudes on Flash Heart. This guy has done Smite Good. These other 2 guys are also going to do Smite Good on Flash Heart. So 3 glaive attacks. Any of those hit? Does a 30 hit you?
Who's doing them?
This guy.
He has to be 10 feet away.
Yeah,
All right,
that's why I
5 foot
move
step.
forward.
No reach.
He's 5 foot stepping then.
But he's got Frina right behind him, so she gets a heck of an opportunity, right?
Just a 5-foot step.
No, she doesn't. It's 5 foot step.
But if he moves at all, doesn't she get an attack of opportunity? No.
No.
All right.
It's gotta be more
5
than
foot
5
step.
Not a 5
All right.
foot step. Yeah.
Any of those hit?
But that depends. Does any of the spells still active? I think the first 2 would not hit. The third one, the 30
Yes.
would.
Prayer's done.
Yeah, but
What about that?
protection from
Doesn't
evil
affect
is still
anyway.
there.
Oh, protection from evil. Yeah.
All right,
But he's not in it.
Who is
I'm out of it now because I stepped out of it.
Flash already
Oh.
stepped forward.
My bad. I'm sorry. I was
All
looking
right,
at the spell,
then-
not the screen.
Then 30 and 28 hit.
Ooh, that's not good.
Does Freya
Three.
pick up that bat? About walking in circles?
Say again.
Plus 2 of them.
27 points of glaive damage.
Ow.
These three bad guys are fighting against Ilindar and Lothar. 2 on Lothar, 1 on Ilindar. Oh, wait, they can't hit Ilindar. I'm sorry, Lothar.
I
3
heard
guys on you. 3 glaive attacks on you. They are not doing Smite Good because they're not sure about you yet. They recognize as a paladin. He's their mortal enemy. So here you go. Oop, ignore that one. 27. Oh, natural 1. Let's confirm that. 23, and then the third one, 15. So I'm thinking 2
Does
misses.
23 hit?
No.
So that's a confirmed fumble. What about a 7? What about 27? Does 27 hit you?
27 does hit me. The 15 misses, and the 13 is a confirmed fumble.
You got it. All right. So let's do the damage first. 10 points
I
of
agree,
damage. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Matt.
All right. That is a melee fumble. Ooh, broken haft. Your weapon loses reach. You have a -4 penalties on attack rolls until repaired. He throws it down with a curse as he breaks the stick of his magical glaive. I'm going to mark that guy with a yellow circle. He's the one with the broken glaive. He's now he throws that down and he's scrambling to get his short sword out to continue to attack him. All right, so those are those guys. Now then, do they have precise shot? They do not. So all of these arrows are going to be at -4 to hit.
What's the pluses for being in your circle, Chuck?
+2 AC, +2 resistance bonus on saves.
Thank you.
They've got a better AC now, at least.
-4. All right. I'm going to say, so visible to these guys is Farina, Flashheart, Fletcher, and Lothar.
Why would Flashheart be visible?
He's visible from these guys over on this side. They've got angle on him.
Okay.
All right. So since there's 8 guys firing, each person gets 2 arrow shots. So I'm just going to walk them down the. I'm just going to walk them down the line. Lothar, first shot, second shot. Either
How
those
would I
hit.
be visible? Wouldn't these guys be right in front of me?
Well,
it's fine.
it's from way
No,
over
it's the
here.
guys from behind the barricades.
How high is the barricade?
They're up at the top of those stairs.
Can you just roll these?
Negative
All right.
height. The first one hit.
First one hit. All right.
Yes, sir.
That is longbow +3. Ooh, 4 points.
Wall there.
All right. Now, next up is
Hey,
Farina.
I don't think Flashheart's gonna be because there's a wall here, isn't there?
No, yes, but here's the line.
Here,
Let me
isn't
show
there a
you.
wall right
These
there?
guys over here.
They're hitting the wall.
Yeah, there's a wall here too.
Oh shit, there is a wall there.
So that guy, maybe.
One. Yeah, you're right. They probably would not see him. All right, I guess yeah, you're right. Flashheart wouldn't get any shots at him, so everybody else gets another one.
Not everybody. That was only 2.
Jeez.
Those
All
two
right.
for
So
Farina.
Lothar's the easy one. So here's the Lothar's extra shot. You can thank Flashheart for that later.
Yes.
Then Farina is going to get 3.
Can
Here they
you,
come.
You already, didn't you? Oh, you didn't roll them? I thought you
I rolled 1. It was a 21.
Okay.
And now here's the second one. Nope. And third one. Nope. And then Fletcher gets 2. 17 and 16. No. All right. So there's just volleys of arrows coming over there. Lothar, you're the only one that gets hit out of that. And then this guy is going to move forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then these guys are going to come in. These guys, let me do these. Whoop. They're coming in with them. But they're slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So they go here, and then these guys. There's too much shit on my board. I got dead.
What was that?
We're trying to take care of that. We're trying to kill them one at a time.
I got dead guys. I got soldiers running around. Everybody's in it. These guys are going to fall in right behind these guys and follow them right in. There we go. Okay. They're done. The big guy is now up to the gate, and he's peering in and looking around. You get the impression, Bardos, as you watch this happening, is that the big guy's going to come in and start raising mayhem. You've got another 5 Templars who are going to follow up right behind him, and then those other 5 behind there are going to blockade the outside door and do the same thing, firing arrows inside while the rest of them create mayhem. All right. Bardos, your turn. And while you're thinking about that, I'm going to reload my drink real quick.
Okay, now that Les isn't listening, I've got a scroll I've been saving that I don't want to use, but...
I'm not sure.
Shut up.
I'm not sure that's a good idea, Mike.
I had to turn Alexa off. I've got a sphere of invisibility, and I just read it to make sure it's not a 10-foot sphere all the time. It's just whenever I cast the spell, those people have regular invisibility. So
we're going to run away.
My thought is to move down a little. No, to move down a little bit. Because right now, us 3 casters trying to get over to you guys would get cut apart. So if I can make us all 3 invisible, then we can move through to that other room.
One thing, that big guy that's at the portcullis, is he invisible?
Yeah, but I don't think the other guys
Javelin good? Javelin well? Is anyone like talented with a javelin?
Just out of curiosity, Farina, are you good or neutral?
Good.
Illendar?
Neutral good.
Good.
Gato?
Fine.
Les had to make
Fine.
So Gato's more along the. What about Bardos?
Say that again.
Are you good or neutral?
I'm neutral good.
Or you're good then. Okay, so Gato's the only one who, if I cast Holy Smite down on us, is going to get hurt.
That is correct.
But I can get it away from you.
And well, you have no idea where he is.
Well, that's true too.
You don't see him, so as far as you know, he's not going to be in it no matter where you cast it.
So you're suggesting I center it right on his ass
Somehow.
to teach him 2 lessons: 1 about not being good, and 2 about being invisible all the damn time. Change your evil ways, boy.
Well, so yeah, I mean, if you were going to do that, I mean, so Gato has some options. If he wanted to get in behind these guys, like get behind the barricades, he could create some mayhem back there. But if you're going to smite that barricade to try and get in there and sort of get away from this extraplanar creature that's coming through the doorway, and they don't move slow, they're pretty fast. He'll be in the midst of you next round. I mean, you've got some options, but.
Well, and my turn doesn't come up for a little while, so let's see what happens.
Well, it's Bardos' turn, so let's see what Bardos does.
All right, Mike, hopefully this will free you up to do something else. Because I'm going to move to there and cast Dimension Door. I can use Baru to see where he's at in his room.
Mm-hmm.
So I can move me in up to 3 people or 2 people.
Depends on your caster level.
2 willing. So I'm going to take me.
You take Lothar and Elendar?
Ian, Elendar, and Lothar, and I'm going to move to this corner back here, and hopefully those doors.
You're going in that room?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So
Awesome.
Bardos grabs both of you and put-doink.
Good, I get to hang on to my scroll.
Yeah. You guys are now in that room.
Does Siggy come with me because he was on my shoulder, or no?
If he was on your shoulder, he would come with you, yeah.
Yeah, he's been. Well, I can't move him now. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Bardos moves everybody into the hall, that hidden hallway. All right. So now it's their turn. What are they going to do? They are going to do a whole lot of nothing.
Thanks, Gordon.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Well, we'll see until the door opens with another 10 people behind it.
Oh, but up until then, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Right. You see her come out. Okay. They're not going to do anything there because they can't see much. Okay. Illidar, you're up. How many hit points on that thing?
It is.
Man, that army we had at Castle Dresden sure be nice right about now.
52.
52. All right, sir. I'm going to plop it in there. You put it where you want it. All right. Boom.
It's going to start right there.
Okay.
So then it can do what's called a powerful charge.
Okay. Who's it charging?
That
It's
guy.
charging those guys? Or just one of them?
You can only charge one of them.
Okay. What happened to that guy? Oh, he's bleeding. Okay. Because Gatto hit him. Oh, he broke his, that's what it is. The yellow thing is he broke his glaive.
He broke the glaive, yeah.
Broke his own glaive. So you're going to hit him. Okay, go for it.
So and he fumbles.
Oh, Christ.
Ooh,
Go ahead and
dear.
roll it. Roll it.
Ooh.
25 is not a miss, so it's just a miss, not a fumble.
Just misses. Not confirmed. Okay.
But now there's a friggin' rhino running around in there. All right. What about you, Ellendar? Are you going to do anything else?
I'm going to listen at that door. It's right behind me.
Okay. Give me a perception. 32. All right. You do hear something in there. A couple of things. What you hear sounds like voices, and you hear voices basically saying, "Do you hear what's going on out there? It sounds like they've levied the entire, all the Templars in the whole place." And there's another voice, a second voice, that says, "Yeah, it sounds like they have. I don't know. Do you think this is some sort of rescue mission?" And the other guy, the first voice says, I don't think you and I ever raided a rescue mission. We knew what we were getting into going in. It's not us. I don't know what's going on out there.
Leave that door closed.
Kill everybody inside.
Well, no, open it.
Yeah, that sounds like
going to
potential
do that.
allies.
Yeah, that sounds like
Since Bardos and Lothar are right next to me, after I listen to it, I'm going to say, hey, I think there's allies, prisoners in here. I'm sure my action was to listen, so I can't do anything else. So
Okay. All right. Fletcheroo, you're in the room. This guy's prone because Otto just knocked him down, and then the other guy had taken a step back and stabbed at Flashheart. I think he missed, though.
By the way, on that, the guy who stepped back on me, Les, I missed it. I forgot about this power, but I have Barroom Brawler. We haven't used it for a while, but every time somebody takes a 5-foot step away from me, I follow up immediately. So, Mr. Glaive's gonna have trouble doing that for a second time.
Hold on. Let's look at that because it's interesting.
Barroom Brawler.
All right, combat. Feat? It is. Once a day as a move action, you gain the benefit of
I don't think it was once a day. I missed that part, but
Barroom Brawler as a feat. You've learned how to mimic the combat tricks of others. Are you sure that's what it's called?
yeah, I'm pulling up right now.
The move when somebody moves 5 foot, that's called step up.
yeah, step up means you stay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is I have the wrong thing on here. Yeah, it's step up.
Step up. Okay. Step up combat. All right, let's have a look at that. Whenever an adjacent foe takes a 5-foot step, you may also make a 5-foot step as an immediate action, so long as you end up adjacent to the foe that triggered the ability. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can move, but you have to move towards him. So you move another step into the room.
Okay, so he already hit me though. So unless we're gonna go back in time, Yeah. He did 22 points of damage to me, so he can't do it again.
Oh, he can and he will. All right, so
Speaking of
that was
medic.
him. Fletcher, you're up. So that guy's down on the ground, and you've also seen a bunch of your dudes materialize down at the south end of this room. So here's the tricky bit. If you guys are managed to all get in here, how are you going to seal yourselves in?
Good. We're not. We're just
I've got.
It's just like we're not.
Well,
No.
this has not come up since we were fighting them with those underground dwellers in the first part of the campaign. But
Mhm.
I have a hammer and spikes for just such an occasion.
Okay.
So we can try to spike the door.
It might not keep that thing out, that big thing.
Yeah, the Kool-Aid man, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
The Kool-Aid man with the sideways smile.
Hmm.
All right, Fletch.
Oh dear. What would Fletcher do?
He would go berserk and get 3 times bigger than he is now.
And kill
Rage
I think
something.
out.
he's going to take a 5-foot step to here
Okay.
and attack this guy.
All right, sort of just like the sort of like, back around and whammo.
Yeah, the prone guy doesn't worry him quite as much as this guy right now.
All right.
Quickly doing the math on my pluses. Okay, first attack.
That's a hit.
Add 1. Nice.
41 points of damage. You come backhanding around with this guy, and you just get him right in the ribcage. You can hear more than one rib cracking as you crush in this plate mail breastplate. It just crushes in on him, and you can see like, ah!
Second attack.
That'll hit too.
That should do him.
That finishes him off. You hit him right exactly in the same spot, just making sure. And you literally crush in that thing where it's pinching off like downward, where he's like encased in it. It's like a can that's been dented, and he's just like put it in. Blood is pouring out from the bottom as you just smashed it in on him.
Third attack is against the prone guy.
Okay, you're sort of whipping around again. Ooh, that's a hit. 35 points of damage.
36.
36 as you bring that hammer down on him. Bam! And almost kill him. But not quite. Not quite. Not quite dead yet.
I'm doing lots of damage. This
You are
is
doing
like
lots
a
of
wet
damage.
dream for Fletcher.
I know. So Fletcher's just, and Flashheart, you're just like dodging and whipping. Fletcher's just like whipping that hammer around. He's, crashing into people, smashing people's heads. It's crazy.
You want
Got
me
him.
to drop the hammer?
You're
I want to
sixth
be
round.
Fletcher when I grow up.
I know, seriously.
Gatto moves to here, then kills this one.
Okay. Go ahead and
No,
roll.
not really.
Oh, okay.
He moves to
What are you
here,
really doing?
makes an attack at this guy.
All right. Okay, 29 will hit. Flanking attack, 25 points, 28 if you include the bleed. Ah! The guy's like looking around. He doesn't see you. He's like, what the hell's going on?
Did you get your bleed from the other guys?
I did take the bleed. Well, I think no. I didn't do this one. Hold on.
You probably need to do them all on Gatto's turn just to keep him consistent.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, why don't I do that? I'll just do them now. Okay, here we go.
That's a ticket.
All right. Bleed is enacted on the 3 guys that are bleeding.
Okay.
These wounds are just wicked. I mean, you're just like curving the sword in there, and it's making these big gashes that are just like, it's just like they just cut sideways almost through fat and muscle, and it just rips open the whole thing.
Now, when I get to this location where I'm at the barricade, I'm crouching down a little bit, so I'm below the level of it.
So when these guys fire again, you're not going to take it right in the chops?
Right.
Got it. All right. Farina.
Step away from the keyboard. I'll be right back.
Okay. Farina 1 and Farina 2.
Does Otto get an extra attack with haste? He gets one.
If he
bite
does
and
a-
plus-
He does a full attack, yes.
As a
Yes.
full attack, he does.
Okay, so that's do I get an extra bite or an extra claw?
Your choice.
Mm.
Yes.
And can I
Yeah.
put something on this guy and then something on this guy?
Yes, because they're both
Sure.
within
You can
range.
split them.
So I can have 2 bites and 2 claws, essentially. Yeah.
Do you get a bite, claw, as your regular attack?
Yes.
Yes.
Then that's correct. 2 bites and 2 claws. If you want to claw this guy and finish him off, and then you could use 2 bites to try and trip the other guy.
And to be honest, you can attack the guy that's down until you kill him. If the first one doesn't hit, you can take the second one with him. You don't have to say it.
Okay, so on the first guy that's already been pinned, that's a claw. That's a claw. Do either hit?
We both hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you want to roll the damage for the first one first?
Okay.
Yeah, because he's
I
prone,
like
he gets
this.
-4.
I actually didn't think the 23 hit, so I rolled the 16. So I would have taken the 16 and put it on the other guy.
Okay, well, let's hold that.
So this is
9 points. He had 9 points, so he is now dead
fantastic.
for the first one.
Okay.
So the 16 is on the other guy.
And
That
that's-
did not hit him.
It did not. Okay, so that's damage I shouldn't have rolled. Okay, so then
Now you got 2 bites, though, now.
I'm coming. I was getting there. Come on.
16 is a miss.
5.
5?
25's a hit.
All right. And then
All
this
right,
is,
and you get the attack, the trip attack.
18?
Did not make it. They have a CMD of 20,
It's
Roll
okay.
damage, though.
but he still gets damage.
I'm taking the damage.
And he's surrounded and can't attack anything, so
10 points. Okay.
soon.
And then Farina is going to take a 5-foot step onto this dead creature.
Mm-hmm. It's a dude.
The dead
Dude.
It's not a creature.
And
It's a dude.
I'm going to
Evil dude.
use the bonuses from my ally here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to add rapid shot, which would be a -2. So I'll reduce my bonuses, but then take 4 shots.
Okay, and you're taking 4 shots at that one guy that just got bit?
Oh, the one guy that just got bit.
With that
All right.
holy damage, you're not going to need that.
You're
I
gonna kill him
don't
fast.
know.
1d20 is
Just making sure.
I don't know. So here's the first 2.
Okay. Both of those will hit.
And then my 4th, does that at the like the lesser attack bonus?
Yes. I mean, you still get the bonuses from the ally, but yes, it would be, yeah, if you have different attack bonuses for
You
different
can roll the
shots.
damage and see if you killed him already.
I can. 2d6 + 6 is not that great. And I didn't even actually use my ally damage.
Is the 2d6 for your bow arrow damage?
Yes.
Then this guy is most certainly evil, which means you also get the 2d6 from the holy from the bow.
Plus 2d6. So 2d6 + 6, so it'd be 4d6.
46 for each arrow,
For each arrow.
plus whatever bonuses, plus 6 or whatever.
Yeah. Damn. That's crazy. So 1, 2, there's 2 arrows.
So that's
right
48 point. He goes down in a hail of arrows.
there. Now, can
and
I
slumps
rotate?
against the wall and falls down.
Can I rotate, hit these guys over here then?
Sure, you got 2 more shots. Now you don't get an ally bonus for those, but
Right.
yeah,
So
but you've
just
got
get
clear
the
line
whole
of sight.
set. Okay.
So who are you going to shoot at first?
The one that is not damaged.
Okay.
We got 4 instead of 1.
This guy here.
This is some real Legolas shit going on here.
Damn it. Got 1?
I got 1.
So it'd be the same 2,
I'm back.
4d6.
46 plus
Serena's still shooting arrows around the place. Ooh, a lot of 1s. 16 points. Okay, but that goes through and bam, 16 points. Arrow takes him high in the shoulder. Ow! Stupid house.
So these guys are all dead in here now. So we have the same.
Yeah, so everyone in that room is dead. I mean, all the bad guys.
Bad guy.
All the bad guys are okay.
Wait a minute.
Let me clarify. Okay, cool. All right, Farina, heck of a round. She's just like flipping back and forth. Significant Legolas going on there.
This is amazing.
Lothar.
Oh,
I'm not quite dead yet.
All right, Lothar, you're in there. You're down at the bottom. Ilandar's got his ear pressed up against that thing, and he's like, "Don't go in there." Bardos is next to you.
No,
What do you do?
Elendar said, I think we got allies in here.
I was going to move to here,
Okay.
and then I need a 20-foot radius.
Okay. Is it different from?
I
just
need
gonna-
one that I can move. It's not centered on me.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, hold on. I am going to make a copy of. Oh, here we go. No, I'll just do it this way. You should be able to make that. It's going to be yellow. And you say a 20-foot radius circle?
Yes. And the blue one that's on me now is 10 foot. So
Correct.
there we go.
All right. You see it? So you should be able to move that. See if you can move that big yellow thing.
Okay, that works. I'll move it right there.
Okay. That's where you're plopping it?
Yep.
All right.
Holy smite.
Holy smite! Boom!
Nice.
All right.
So they get a will save for partial damage, for half damage.
All right.
And it's against DC 19.
All right. Their will saves are
Does that affect neutral creatures?
wills are +8, so they need an 11 or better.
Hey, Chuck, does that affect neutral creatures?
Yep.
Gonna
It
kill the
does.
rhino.
Half.
Gonna,
So if the rhino makes a save, it's only a quarter damage.
Right.
I'm not sure you can make a save. Is it a will save?
Pulling for your
it's
rhino.
the will save.
It's-
It's a
it's a
DC
will
19
save.
will save.
Let me
There's no way
just check
to make
something
a save.
here.
All right. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in there. 5 guys. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, neutral creatures get attacked by it as well.
It's a reasonable cost.
And he got nuked. All right. So going from left to right. Ooh, he made it. Made it. Did not make it. Made it. Made it. Look at those rolls. 20, 12, 20 and 2 18s. Look at that shit.
Okay, so
All right. The only one that had it was the guy that didn't make it was the guy that was at ground zero. So he,
so the guy that's ground zero takes 15 points of damage and is blind.
okay.
The others take 7.
Yeah, the others take 7.
All right.
But they're not blind?
No, they're not blind. And the blinded creature is blind for 1 round.
Okay. 1 round. All right. He's blind.
And he dropped his glaive. He's
He
having a
broke
bad
it.
day.
He broke it. He's having a tough day.
He's having a
And
bad day.
bleeding, by the way.
Yeah. -7. You say 7 is okay for the rest of them.
Yeah, 7's if they made their save because I rolled crappy. 15 if they didn't. And
Okay.
blind.
And so 15 on the rhino. Did you already take that out?
It was 7. He's neutral.
Why?
He's neutral.
Oh,
Yeah, he gets quarter.
okay.
And as a free or not as a swift action, I'm going to burst and omit this guy
Okay.
and this guy. 'Cause I
Okay.
think those are the only 2 that are in the range.
Correct.
29 points for everybody else on my party.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you.
So now Flashheart can stop whining about medic.
Hey, Lothar, do those work on you?
Do what work on me?
The bursts.
Yes.
Sure they do.
Okay. Because your bar was down. I just was saying.
Not anymore.
Yay.
Fix that. All right. Lothar of the Heel People takes it to the street. Flashheart, you're in the room. Fletcher's right behind you. Farina's right next to you. There's a bunch of dead guys sitting, laying around on the floor. Otto's gnawing on one of them. But some kind of big holy boom just went off behind you. And you can see there's still a bunch of guys back there. Now they're fighting a rhino, which has come out of nowhere. But yeah, the chaos has subsided a little bit.
All right. So for that, I can. Do we want these doors closed, or are we going to take the battle back out and help the rhino and get Gatto in here?
You don't know that Gatto's not in there.
That's
You
true.
don't know where Gatto is.
You have to assume that he's probably in there. He loves to retreat. He loves safety. He loves to be snuggled.
Mhm. Are we?
He loves to be
Are we-
far away from the enemy.
Are we going to close these doors then?
Doors are closable. They were just open when you guys came up here.
Hang on.
I don't know. Most of what's out there is near dead, and the rhino may be able to finish it.
Hang on a sec.
We're out of range of the archers.
All right.
Yeah, but I
So-
mean, they're going to get that. They're going to pop those barricades, and you're going to see people.
Which is
popping
fine.
down.
We'll fight them once they pop the barricades. I'm not going to fight them through the barricade.
If you talk about closing that door, Ilandar's going to say, "Where's Gatto?"
I'm in here. Close the door.
We didn't hear his voice, obviously. So.
That was Farina.
You heard a voice.
was
Somebody
Farina.
said something.
Maybe you should do a lay on hands on yourself, buddy. You're still wounded.
Farina.
Yeah, I could do that. I
I
just don't
say
see
you
anything
let
else.
God fight him. He's doing
I
great.
don't see anything else useful I can do unless I charge back out there, or I charge down to the door below and kick it open and see what's what.
That's also a choice. But I wouldn't go out there. You'd get all the arrows.
All right. I'm gonna lay on hands, Les.
All right.
And then Fletcher, you feel you have this door area? I can head down to see.
I'm feeling really good about this door.
All right, I'm gonna head down to the other door then after I lay on hands. Mm-hmm.
What you get?
Let's see. I'm rolling now. Sorry.
Hey, Les,
Hmm.
the 3 that are bleeding, can you mark them somehow?
No, sorry, I can't do it.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me. What do you think? What would be an appropriate bleed
Red.
mark?
Pink heart.
Yeah. All right. We'll just go red. That makes sense. He's not. He is. He's not.
This guy is.
No, not according to this.
He's blind with no weapon. But
He's the one that I did an attack of opportunity against.
No, this is the guy you did an attack of opportunity against. The guy next to him.
Okay, then it's
Make it
this
down.
guy also then.
I think. Hold on, where is the other? There's 3 of them that you bled.
Right.
I think it's this guy.
You might be right. All right, we're gonna make it that guy because he hasn't had enough bad luck yet. So he's blinded, bleeding, broken weapon, and almost dead. So yeah, I mean he's fighting a rhino.
Let's have a
So
rough night.
yeah, I mean this is he's probably chalked up better watches. Okay, Flashheart, you are up, my friend. It is your turn.
I just laid on hands.
Just laid on hands.
I don't know why I had
move
a
it all.
+6 there, so I just took a dice roll, and I'm moving down to next to Bardos.
Okay, so you're gonna
Wait,
go
wait.
just like-
All right, there's 2 sets of doors here. I can't quite see between Lothar and
It was
Ilindar.
Ilandar's door.
There's one
So-
door I was listening to that.
So the doors to the outer courtyard are right here, where Farina and
Right,
Flash
right.
are. There's a double doors. There's another set of doors here leading to the north.
Mm.
There's one here leading to the east, and there's one right next to where Bardos is leading to the south.
I'm going to listen to this door then. I think that's
You're
better
listening there.
use of my time.
All right, give me a perception.
Yep. Why am I
25.
rolling 3
Okay.
times?
You don't hear anything up there. You don't hear any sound from behind that door.
I don't know why I rolled 3 times there. I apologize.
I don't know either. That's okay. Well, just twice. Just twice.
Okay.
But either way, you don't hear anything.
Oh, I see. The other one's my okay. Got it.
All
All
right.
right.
Next up.
Don't hear anything. Thank
is
you.
the creature. It steps forward to here, reaches out, and twists the head off the rhino.
Oh yeah.
How did he get through the portcullis?
Yeah, it's
It's
down.
open.
We
No, I
dropped it.
thought Farina closed it.
No, she didn't.
Close it. You told me to open it or close it. I did it. I walked over there.
She walked
You walked over there, but I don't. You
Well,
never closed it, and plus, there's the Minotaur in the way.
it would have closed down on the Minotaur.
I it, and someone
All right.
said just a switch, and I said I didn't know that. Don, right?
Not a sound permanent, but it still would have to lift it up to go through it, and it would
Yeah.
slam back down.
All right.
And you said it was awfully heavy. Fletcher couldn't lift it.
Well, this guy can definitely hit it. So, but it will keep him from making a second attack. So he's going to flip that up, and you hear this guy yell to the other guy who's bleeding over there, "Lift the portcullis!" And then this guy is going to do a attack on the rhino. He's just going to bring
Just roll.
one of his
Okay.
hammers down on the guy.
No, you could.
He's going to hit him. Hold on a second. I don't know what's his AC?
Almost-
2.
You almost missed him.
No, he definitely hit him.
He hit him. Okay,
Yeah, but he
But
made
so
almost a 1.
Almost
just
a one.
almost a 1. He brings down one of his, just one of his fists, just bam on top of the rhino's back for. Not a ton of damage. Glancing blow, 14 points, as he just slams the back of this guy. But he's
So, Les,
gonna
wouldn't opening the portcullis have been a standard action?
not for a guy of his strength. He just like flipped it up as he walked through.
Okay.
So he did. Believe
Alright,
me,
you're the
you
deal.
guys got the better end of this deal because he has like 6 attacks, physical attacks. So had he done that, he would have just ripped that rhino into pieces.
All right.
All right, these guys, now it's their turn. So I'm going to do these guys down low first. Down low, too slow. Hold on a sec.
And if he would have flipped it open, it would have closed again, right?
Yeah, it's down. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's not down.
It's down on the dead body.
5. Yes, but these guys are crawling under it. So they just throw down. They're not going to be able to do this. Is going to be the entirety of
They're
their
prone.
movement. But yeah, well, sort of. I mean, it's on top of this big thing, so they can probably scooch down. It's probably 2.5 to 3 feet above the ground. Now, this guy, the big guy, went through. And he just lifted up and went through and got it and went after the rhino. These humans are not bothering to do that. They're crawling underneath because it's wedged on top of the minotaur, which is big. So they, I mean, I don't know if they would crawl. They probably have to get on their knees and sort of scooch through, but they're taking the time to do it. And frankly, there's nobody in position to attack them while they do it. So they're just moving through. But that's as far as they're going to get. You got a couple of them through. A couple of them are still coming through. These guys are moving up behind them with the barricade to block up this to keep you guys from getting out. And why is that not working? There we go. Now it is working. And they will use both of their move actions to push this across the ground to here. Boom. So they are in position. All right, so that's those guys. I don't think nobody can see Fletcher. The only person that anybody up here can see is Farina. And I'm going to have to see how many shots can do that. Hold on a second. We got 1 shot at Farina. That's it. 1 shot at Farina. So that guy's going to take a shot. And at the same time, you guys hear one of those guys yelling out, all right, over the barricades, at them. Farina, first shot. 11's going to miss wildly. Ka-ding. And in the meantime, you see these guys are going over. Whoops. They're going to go over the wall. These 5. So, Gatto, you're going to jump out of the way as these guys leap the barricades and come down to the bottom here. Are you going to attack anybody while they come past you?
Yes.
Okay. This guy's going to run over here. He's still got his bow. He's getting in a position. This guy's going to come down here, call the audibles. This guy's going to come down here. And then this person is going to come here. And then she's going to come here. So now, Gatto, a couple of things. As you go ahead and take your slash. And it's going to be
this guy.
It's going to be at that guy. Okay. Do you get any bonuses?
Dex, because he doesn't know what's coming.
And Bless is still
He's
up.
flat-footed.
So
Yeah,
Bless is in there.
Oh, okay.
Flat-footed. His dex. Hold on, let me check his dex. It's not going to matter. Bless gives you 1 more.
Yeah.
That's a miss, buddy. You missed him.
Okay.
But what you did see was somebody else come to the barricade. This person right here does not have a glaive. She's standing next to the archer, and you see that she is beginning to. You see, she puts her hand up, and you can see it's crackling with electricity. Little sparks flying off of that kind of stuff. And she's looking over at the commander, and he's like, "Next round, you go down there, find them." She nods. Now let's talk about attacks. All right, those two. This guy's going to go down here, and he's going to crank the portcullis. So it takes, what do we say, 2 full rounds for it to get up, all the way up? So he's rattling those things, cranking it up. These 3 dudes are he's going to step back so he can use his glaive. He can't do diddly shit. He's going to step back and use his glaive. And he's going to step forward to here so he can use his glaive on Fletcher. All right, first things first. A little bit of glaivery on Fletcher. We'll go from right to left this time because I do love that. So let me check here. All right. No smite evil on you, Fletch. 20 hit? No.
Yes.
That's a miss. All right. On Farina from behind, 18, also a miss I'm going to get. All right. Glaive onto the Rhino, 19. Does that hit him?
That's a hit.
That's a hit on the Rhino. So we'll just go ahead. Okay, so he brings that glaive down on that Rhino's back, right where the guy hit him. 14 points of glaive damage to the Rhino. And then the other guy is going to hit the Rhino, try and hit the Rhino too. 31, 19, is that? Ooh, that's a... No, it's not a critical hit, not with the glaive. And then he does 16 points of damage to the Rhino. So total of, looks like 30 total points. The Rhino dissipates into nothingness.
Poor Rhino.
Bye, Rhino.
And you hear this guy who just hit him yell out to the four-armed creature, and he goes, "They're in there!" And he points directly at Farina.
No, we're not.
Bardos.
You should have the droid you're looking for.
Okay, if that thing comes around the corner, everyone needs to focus on that until it's gone.
I'm pretty sure that's
We fought that outside, and that thing by itself is a good fight for us.
yeah.
Good thing is he's so big, he should block anybody else being able to
Yeah.
shoot him.
So
How do we
let's,
finish him off? Do we use a blade barrier? How do we finish him off outside?
Well,
We had
Lothar, the
Didn't he
first
walk
time,
right, didn't he walk right through a
dismissed him.
blade barrier?
I think Lothar tried dismissal, but I don't think it worked. Like he
First
fought it
time-
off.
I tried dismissal and it didn't work.
Did you?
The
Have you ever
second time
dismissed
it
one of
didn't
these?
work, but the first time it did.
Are you talking about the one out in the wasteland that tried to get
Yeah.
Bardos?
No,
Yeah, I think you did dismiss that one. So it
yeah,
does
a long
work.
time ago. Well, yeah, it's a matter of a saving throw.
Yeah.
And I have
Right.
one more shot at it. It's just, again, it's a matter of a saving throw.
thus I'm going to move about 10 feet so I can see what I'm doing, and then I'm going to cast web
Web.
from, let's see here, from here to here.
Okay. Is that a what? No. Is it a wall?
Yeah, I mean, web has, it's a 20-foot radius spread.
So do you want it in a circle or do you want it in more of a?
Well, you got to have 2 anchoring points, so I'm going to anchor it on the corner here and the corner there,
Okay. So you go. Oh, I get you.
and then a 20-foot radius.
A 20-foot radius. All right. Let's do.
So basically, 20-foot radius from this center point here.
All right. Wow. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. All right. So 20-foot radius from here is going to get a lot of people. That's 20-foot radius. See that big purple thing? It's a beast. Is there any way you can you shape it?
So scoot it to the left.
Like there?
There it is.
And down?
Well, he doesn't know Gatto's there.
No, it's not a matter of Gatto. It's a matter of blocking up the big thing we know
Oh,
is
the
coming.
big guy, yeah. If you can get the big guy.
Yeah, it's,
We don't know where the big guy is, though.
well, we know he's coming up through that
We know
area.
he's coming, but we don't know where he's at.
Well, I didn't know it was that huge. Yeah, I probably would draw it down a little bit less just because I want to cover the doors or this area.
Okay.
That
You
area.
know something's coming from the south, yeah.
So you should be able to move it. Just go ahead and move it to where you want it.
Yep, got it. So
Right there?
DC 17 for anything in that range.
All right. So I'm going to roll. So the big guy's sort of on the edge of it. He's outside of it. I don't know that I could count him as being in it yet, but it certainly blocks up that door. The rest, those 8, 9 guys, 10 guys, they're all in it. So that's a reflex save, right?
Yep.
Reflex is great. What's the DC?
17.
Ooh, that sucks. All right. Let's go from left to right at the top row. And Gatto, you're going to need to make that save too, buddy. All right. First things first. Ooh, nat 20 on him, so he's okay. Next to him.
Almost a nat 20.
Oh, sorry. I was
Wow.
looking
Good roll.
Better.
wow, look at that. So he's stuck. Hold on. Let me just.
What save is it?
Turn them
Reflex.
upside down, Les.
Reflex?
17. Reflex 17.
Okay.
Gotta go.
Auto saved.
Gatto saved?
Mhm.
That just bogs me out, man. All right, next guy. So that's the blind guy.
Poor
So
blind guy.
He
He's
is just
having
like,
a really bad day.
yeah, this is not going well for him. That guy saved, so he's okay, but he's surrounded by webs. He's okay.
Waiting.
All right, now the top guys. What was the DC?
17.
17. 1-7.
Nat 20. Ooh, 14. Okay. Ugh, and okay. All right.
So the guy who's dropping the portcullis gate, can he do that when he's webbed?
He's already set it in motion, so it's not like yeah, he can do, but he could do it because it's just a move action. He's not like doing an attack.
Not
or
actually
anything.
moving.
He's not moving.
He needs another round to complete it, though,
Does the
right?
web stop the thing from moving, whatever he's doing, though? When then
No, it's just a mechanism that's built into the wall. It's not like web susceptible. And plus, it's kind of like outside of it.
Yeah.
But he is not. So
He is not. He's stuck, but the mechanism is fine.
He can still wind it.
All right. Bartos, did you move already?
Yep, I
So
did.
a lot of these guys are stuck in the web, and they're like, "Oh, God damn it, what the fuck?" Illendar.
You know what? Can this door that I'm at be opened?
It's locked, so you'd have to force it.
Yeah, it's not my forte.
We could send you a Fletcher, but
I need a Gato,
kinda neat.
but I'm the one that sent Gato on his mission of death. So
I know.
How many
can't
more
really pull-
rounds do you
I
have
can't really
left?
pull
It's
it back
surely
from his
not
mission of
5, Gatto.
5.
You're down to 2, I think, aren't you?
No.
These rounds take a while.
yeah,
They do. That's true.
So far, I've attacked twice. Well, 2 rounds. I've had 2 attacks of opportunity.
I'm gonna step down here and listen at this door.
Okay. 23. You don't hear anything on the other side of that door either, except for a little, like, it sounds like water bubbling.
Water.
Like not like bubbles, but like water flowing. But not like a river either.
Is it locked?
That door is locked, yes.
So both these doors are locked.
Both those doors are locked, yeah.
Okay. All right. That would probably be the extent of my turn.
Okay. All right. Top of the order. Fletcher. You see these guys are all stuck in that web, although that guy right in front of you, he's not stuck.
Play with glaives? I'll play with glaives. And I switched my glaive.
You switch to your glaive.
Yep.
It's a glaive off.
You have quick draw?
Oh, maybe he doesn't. Oh, but that's a hit.
It's just a miss.
It's just a miss. The guy dodges just deftly out of the way of your glaive. He's like, ha, ha, ha. I know much more about glaving than you do, mister.
The rest of us in the party laugh.
That's it for me.
Don's up. Cato's up.
Okay, I've got 2 attacks, one against this person, one against this person because of haste.
Okay.
They are both flat-footed.
Wait a second. Are you doing a full attack?
Yes.
Because otherwise you don't get an extra attack for haste, especially
Right.
if you're going to move away.
No, I'm not moving yet.
Okay.
So
Well, even spring attack, you can't do a full attack
I'm not
action.
doing a spring attack either.
All right. I'm just saying. I'm just clarifying.
I am right next to these 2 people.
I want you right there.
So
Well, they do have cover because they're behind a barricade.
okay, but the barricade is only like
8
top
feet
of the chest
tall.
high, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, it still provides them from cover.
Okay,
Provides them
okay.
with cover.
Okay.
Either way, a 15 is not going to hit either of them.
Well, that was against her, and she's flat-footed.
It's not going to matter.
Okay, and then that against the guy,
That will hit.
and I make a 5-foot step to there.
Okay, so 26, 29. So that's you get him you get him a really sort of really productive bleeder.
Now,
Slash.
are you?
He just
Are you gonna go ahead and bleed
erupts.
these 3 down at the bottom now?
Yes, I will. Hold on a second. Thank you for the reminder. Hate this bleed attack. Really sucks.
Next level, it's +4 bleed.
Whatever. You're not making it to next level, so.
I am not.
All right, and you see this woman looking over, and she sort of squints. She sort of squints and everything, and you see that electricity sort of go away, and you see her begin to think about something else.
Okay.
All right, but yes, you got him. All right, Farina.
So I would have heard this guy being instructed. I can see him trying to drop that, raise that portcullis.
He was working on it. Yeah, he's still kind of working on it. You heard this guy yell at him, "Open the portcullis!" And then you see this. It's this guy here who's trapped now in the web. But right before the web went off, you saw him looking out the window, and he says, "They're in there. Go that way." And he's pointing directly at you.
Otto's kind of stuck. So I have another shot with that ally. If you could put my token up.
Sure.
But I think that I have a better shot of taking out 2 more. If you'll put that token there.
You got it there. You can move it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
In the web.
Yeah, but that's okay. She's just going to stand there.
Okay.
But my first 2 arrows are going to be first on this guy here.
The guy working the mechanism?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's with a +19. That hits.
That'll hit.
And that damage should take care of him. And then
46 plus whole is 46. Go ahead and roll it. It's possible you get all ones. You never know.
Okay. +6.
You did not get all ones, although 2 of them are ones. But it is more than enough to put this guy down. He falls. He's got his hand. He falls with his hand on the thing and slumps to the ground on the other side of the web.
Okay. I'm going to switch. Well, this guy's probably going to take over, and that's a 5-foot step. So then he'd be able, if this guy 5 foot steps over, he'd be able to take right off where the other guy left off, right?
Pretty much. However, he is in the web, so he's technically grappled by the sticky fibers, which gives him, it means,
Sit down.
yeah, he can't, he's restrained. So he has to get out of the grapple, essentially.
Okay, I'm going to hit the guy to the right of the fake Farina. Now.
Okay. This guy, the guy who's up but bleeding?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a hit. 23, really?
Yep, that should do it.
Damn. Plus 23 on an arrow?
With the
Oh,
advancements, yeah. Let's
Ay,
see.
aroma.
4d6, jeez. Brain work. 15. Does that take him out?
Does not 15 points of damage does not take him out.
Okay, that's fine. And then we'll try again on the same guy.
Okay, that's a hit. That'll do it. But he's got 2 hit points left. I don't
Okay.
think you can actually do that. So he falls backwards into the web and is like held aloft, his glaive in his hand in the web, is stuck in there.
So would she be, as a archer, encroaching on his?
Like attack of opportunity. So your ally, your otherworldly allies cannot do anything except aid you.
And that's they flank whenever they're adjacent squares. So this would not be considered an adjacent square, but this guy would.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Okay,
And but that wouldn't be a flank for you though either.
Right. It's got to be on the opposite side.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just gonna shoot at this guy then with my normal.
Which one?
This one right here.
We're just keeping the blind bleeding guy alive in the web just to watch him go.
Ooh,
That's it. $19. That's solid. It's a good hit, but he's still up, and he's not bleeding.
I'm going to take a 5 foot step back.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
I'll probably fill that spot for you.
I don't know where I am. There I am.
Yep. And your ally disappears. Back into the parallel universe from which she came. Lothar.
I'm going to take a 5 foot step here.
Okay.
And as a free action, ask Farina if she would rather be assisted with offense or defense.
For offense, turn to chapter or page.
I would say
34.
offense.
Then I'm going to use Touch of Good.
Okay, what does that do?
It gives her a sacred bonus on attack rolls, skill checks, ability checks, and saving throws equal to half my cleric level.
Whoa.
Which would be?
+4.
And how long does it last?
4 rounds. No.
4 rounds. All right,
Yeah.
+4. Damn. Don't forget that, all right?
No.
Because I will.
Hmm.
All right, any other movement on your part, Lothar?
Thank you.
Nope, that's it.
Okay, flash arts.
All right. You said I heard nothing at this door, right, Les? Is there any way
Nothing, but
any
it
way to
is
secure?
it is not locked.
Is there any way to secure it from our side?
Not that you see. I mean, there's no bars or anything on it. There's a lock on it, but it is not locked.
Hang
Wait,
on a second. I'm sorry. It lasts for 1 round,
Okay.
and it's a domain ability, so it's not a spell.
Oh, okay, cool.
You say there's a lock on it. Does it mean like it's like?
Meaning it
Lock
can
it.
be locked. It's just not locked now. It looks very much like the other 2 sets of doors that are in this hallway. Essentially, this is a wide hallway. This set of doors looks very much like the other 2 sets of doors, except for this one's not locked. The other 2 are locked.
Not to be obtuse, but is it like a locking with a key, or is there like a switch to throw here, or you like a knob
Like a
to
key.
turn?
Like a key.
All right, Fletcher, you want me to come down to you, or you want me to
It's not
explore over there?
obtuse.
I would explore over there.
All right, Les, I'm going to crack this door open
All right.
and kill everything inside.
You gonna open it just a little?
Yeah, I'm going to open it up to see what's there.
Okay.
All right, bedroom.
Pop that door open. Hold on a second. Let me get you some flavor text here.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
I'm prepared to receive your flavor text. Let me to get a drink to clear my palate.
Okay. There is a strong animal smell in here.
Hmm.
There are a couple of beds that are filthy with stains and quite a bit larger than what is customary for humans. Over in the corner, there looks to be some sort of oversized rack.
Found the Minotaur bedroom.
Yeah, I was about to say.
There doesn't seem to be anything else in there, though.
Is there anything on the rack?
No, there's nothing on the rack.
Okay, well, I know where all the weapons are. They're laying around the portcullis. Okay, well, but the second most important question, do I see any other ways in or out of that room?
You do not. There don't seem to be any doors or windows of any kind.
All right, that's important to know. Is that my full action, or can I move now?
You can move.
Okay. Now I know that there's not an enemy most likely going to spring out from that direction. I'm going to secure the door with Fletcher here. Side to side.
All right, so you step up to Fletcher and you're just like, all right, he's got his glaive out, you've got radiance out, you're standing at the edge of the web.
Yep.
All right.
Tippy-toe to the web.
The creature looks down and you see those. Well, who can see him?
The big guy?
Fletcher
Good guy.
can.
No one can.
Gatto can.
Gatto can if he's. Gatto's looking the other way though.
I'm
Oh,
ignoring him. If he doesn't see me, if I don't see him, he doesn't see me.
Fletcher probably can. No, maybe.
Depends
well,
on what
probably,
he's doing.
Yeah,
If he does
all right.
some-
Well, one of his eyeballs, Gatto, if you're looking in that direction.
Whoa!
This guy right here?
All right.
Yeah, the yellow
well, there's
wa-
wall
line
there.
is
So
the
see
wall.
the yellow line is a wall.
Oh, wall.
So you can't see him. You can't see
I
you.
see nothing.
But
Yeah.
you begin to see fire curl in the round of the thing. You see this guy get a wide look on it. His eyes go wide, and he begins trying to crawl backwards out of the thing. He's going to try and get out of it, but fire begins eating away at these webs. You hear this, and like a ray of fire begins just like shooting across this thing.
Throw us a ray of fire, Les.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Let's see how this
Gotta
looks.
play the song too. Gotta play the song. You can't just do the ring and not play the song.
Did it show?
The song.
Yes.
Yep.
And fire.
You got to play Firestarter? Is that your song now? By Prodigy?
Good song.
It showed so much that Matt started coughing because of the smoke.
Yes. It's really realistic.
All right, hold on here. So he is going to So he lights this. So the big guy is basically just used. So it has powers in those eyes, right? It's able to shoot elemental energy of various kinds out of its eyeballs. And what you suspect is that it just shot a bunch of flame onto the web. God darn it.
It's your webs.
And is lighting the web on fire. This guy, all right, so that's what he does, and you can sort of see his arms just sort of like ripping the flaming pieces away from the web. This guy is busy shitting himself, so he's going to try and break loose and get out of the web towards where his dead friend is over by the portcullis to see if he can do that. So to undo the grapple, he has to beat the DC with a CMB check. So hold on, let me do that. Let me check his CM bonus. Give me that bonus. Plus 10. Okay, that's pretty good. And the DC was 17?
Yep.
All right, so he's going to try and break out of that grapple. What did he get?
Not so much.
Did not. So he's going to take fire damage this round. This guy's going to try.
Stuck in the web.
This guy's going to do the same. He's going to try and. What's he going to do? He wants to get out of there, but he's going. No, he's a kill crazy bastard. He's going to try and do a full attack against Fletcher because that's what they do. They kill. All right, first attack. 30.
Yeah, that would hit.
Ooh, yeah. I like the sound of that. Next attack. 13.
That
Doesn't
would
get anything
not.
there. But he did hit you with 1. And he says, "That's how you fight with a glaive, elf." And you take
Thanks
15
for the
points of
lesson.
damage.
I'll take that into account.
There'll be more lessons for you in a moment.
No, because you're going to be
I guess-
dead.
That guy's pretty boss for fighting from inside of a burning web.
All right.
Yeah,
Talking
didn't he take
trash.
fire damage? What happened there?
Yeah, talking some serious trash. for
He
somebody who's out there.
didn't this turn, but he will next turn. He doesn't care.
Oh, he
though.
won't because he's going to be dead.
He's going to survive.
He's going to be a pink mist. I believe in you, Fletcher.
All right. Anyone moving through the webs must make a combat maneuver check or escape or a move check and equal DC. Creatures that fail and become grappled. So these guys are going to try and move away. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to use their combat maneuver bonus to try and get the hell out of there. So the one on the left is going to be moving.
Wait, as they move, does Gato get an attack of opportunity on each one on this side?
No. Well, he might get on the one. Hold on a second. So he's going to try that. 16
Looking out for you,
does
Gato.
not. Now he is caught. Bitch cakes. And he's going to try.
You can tell he's an evil paladin.
Nice.
Strong language like that.
So these dipshits managed to get themselves all caught in the web. They're all trapped in the web.
Oh,
The other guys are going to try and loop themselves out. Nope. Middle guy. Yeah, so he's back. So he's unhindered the web, but he can't do anything else. The guy next to him. Nope. All right, so blind guy's not going to do shit because
You
That's what I
die.
have to do.
the rest of these guys.
Blind guy's like, hey guys, you smell something?
What's going on?
Yeah.
These guys all get in, and they're coming up next to the big guy, so that when he burns down the webs, they're going to be in a position to sort of run in. So they're doing all that. These guys get the barrier in place, and they set up their bows and archery up. And they're going to wait until, so they can shoot through the portcullis, which is nice, but, oops, they're going to wait until they get orders to try and come through there. They're hoping that they can still get in there. So they're in there. All right, that's them. All right. The woman that you missed, Gato, hold on a second. Where is she? There she is. She's going to
cast a new spell.
Cast napalm
Napalm.
to get rid of the webs and everything within them.
She's casting see invisibility.
No, here's the problem. She doesn't have see invisibility. So I'm looking for something that would be.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's not going to do that either. All right, she'd cast something, but you're not sure what. She also takes a step backwards before she does that. What are they going to do? They can't really do anything. They're just going to hang back and see how this works out. All right, Bardos.
So the area where the fire is going off, that's just an open area, right? There's no like,
It's burning right now. It'll be open in next round.
but there's no like gates or doors or locks or anything in that area. It's just pretty much open. You know, there's a wall.
Oh,
here.
between those two walls, yeah. There's no doors or anything. Yeah, it's just an open gateway.
And the same thing up north where Gato is. There aren't any really doors or anything. It's just an open area where they have blockaded.
Yep. Those are at the top of those steps, so he would be fighting upwards. I mean, yeah, essentially. But yeah, there's no doors. That's hence the blockades.
Okay, I'm going to cast Enlarge Person on Fletcher.
On Fletcher?
Yep.
Can you do that remotely, or do you have to go touch him?
Yeah, it's 45 foot.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
Whoops. Don't say whoops.
All right. So which way do you want to go? Backwards into the room or forwards into the web?
Backwards into the room, of course.
Okay. You're going to be pushing Flashheart. Flashheart, you got to push backwards a little bit. That means you got to push Farina back a little bit. As
Okay.
Fletcher gets bigger.
Oh yeah.
Fletcher, you're big now.
I'm big.
You're big. Anything else, Bartos? You going to move or anything?
Why can't I pick up my? I think I'm stuck underneath Fletcher. I can't move him. Oh no, I'm sorry. I have the wrong. Yeah, I was measuring last turn.
So this door is locked, right?
That's locked, yeah.
Checked already. Okay. And somebody checked this door. It's also locked.
Also locked. Ilendar checked it. I don't know if he said it was locked, but it is.
If you're just going to move back, Flashheart, can I take your place where you were? Because I didn't want to be pushed away from the door that much.
Yeah. Switch me. I go down to the door down here if you take my spot and kick it.
Neither
open.
of your guys' turn, so stop castling up there.
Les, when I grew, could I have grown to these squares?
Yes, if you wanted to, sure.
Okay. Because I can still attack through the door.
Which leaves everybody can stay right back where they were.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
No.
No.
Couldn't stay there?
Your offer has been rejected.
Your offer's been rejected. Okay. All right. That's it for Bartos. You move down by that other door. Okay? Ilendar.
Coming up here and going through, this was the leader. I'm going to start going through all of his pouches looking for some keys.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Yeah, no keys. None that you could find.
Looting
He's got his
bodies in the
weapons.
middle of combat. God, I would be proud.
He's got that's true. He's got his weapon. He's got his short sword. You find a holy symbol of Baphomet. But yeah, no keys.
Okay. And I'll tell Bardos, those other doors are locked, and I heard bubbling coming from behind it.
Bartos is like, I'm sorry, what?
Maybe they have a Minotaur microbrewery. You can only hope.
All right. Bardos, give me a perception check.
Sent you a message.
Me?
Yep.
Why would you send me a message?
In Hangout.
That's plus 15, so 25.
25. You hear on the other side of that door a voice, a woman's voice, saying, "Is anybody out there? And do you speak Elvish?"
You spoke everything.
You speak everything. I speak a lot.
I do, and I'm only 10 feet away from him.
It's very quiet. I don't know that you would. You've got your hand in that man's
Yes.
pockets.
I speak Elven. Yeah.
You speak Elvish, so you hear in Elvish a woman's voice from behind that door saying, "Hello, is somebody out there? Is somebody out there?"
I know.
It's like that classic scene from Clue. Let us in, let us in, let us out, let us out.
All right, it's 10:57. We're at the top of the order with Fletcher coming up next. Do you guys want to do another round?
I'm good. I'm a holiday tomorrow, so I'm
Good with
good.
it.
I'm good with it.
I'll do it.
All right,
Ready.
Fletcheroo.
All right, let's just kill this guy.
All right, you gonna reach over there and give him a whack? Oh, yeah, that's a hit there. Sadly.
With a 3, he gets 23.
What?
He's enlarged now also.
Crazy.
What are
So
you doing?
+2 to that damage.
With the claws? What are you talking about?
No, this was Michael Ave.
It says claws.
Oh, sorry. I thought it said Glaive. Button. There you go.
24 points of damage. It's going to be more than enough to send this guy back to the abyss where he belongs. And he drops, falls into the web, bleeding profusely. He
And
dies. And well, not quite yet, but he will be burning pretty soon. All right. Is that
Hold
it?
on. I can move. I will call to the south. Well, maybe I wouldn't have known this. So
You can move into the web.
no, I'm talking.
That seems like a good idea. Not.
I could open the door to the south, both of the doors, but I don't.
Oh, like
what we're
instead of
doing.
like
He
clock
wants me
through
to.
there?
Well, not through the web, like these doors.
They're locked.
And we need somebody.
I could smash them,
I don't even
especially
know.
now that I'm
Probably
enlarged and
smash them.
raging.
They're
Yeah.
not going to have any weapons. They're not going to be able to help us, are they?
Bardos will say as a free action, Fletcher, if you can get down here and open these doors, we would appreciate it.
That's all he needed to hear. There you go.
All right.
So he'll have to wait till next turn to open them. But as part of that move, he'll switch back to his hammer.
Okay.
Man,
Gatto. Now you have no more invisibility left. You're visible.
No.
Okay. Let's just try. Let's just see
I'm
what I
gonna
can.
hit this guy first,
All right. You're going to stab him again?
and then that guy.
All right. 21 will hit, and 24 will hit. So you get both of them. So you get, so that's 23. Ooh. And he takes his bleed damage. Okay. And then this guy takes 16, 19. He's also bleeding.
19, yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Let me add his bleed in.
And this blind guy,
Yeah.
blind broken shaft, bleeding guy down here at the bottom.
Just kill that poor bastard already.
No, he's still up. He's hoping for a heal. And I think that's it for bleeders that are still on their feet. Okay. All right. So is that it for you, Gatto? You gonna stay up there?
Yeah.
Okay. These guys are they're like the wounds coming across there. It's like something's wrong. Do something. You see one of the guys like lean back and look at the woman and yells at her, "Do something!"
So what? Their AC's bad.
Farina, you're up.
I just moved underneath the dead guy next to Flash Heart.
Okay. Which dead guy would that be? There he is.
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
Yep.
Ildar better remember I did what he said.
+4, right, Chuck?
+4.
All right.
Who are you attacking?
I am going to attack this guy first.
Okay.
He's flat-footed.
Right.
He's grappled is what he is in the web. So he has -4 dex, so a couple off for there.
What's he need to hit? To hit?
18 or better. Let me make sure. Does that count as flat-footed? No, it doesn't say that.
I've got a +23, so that's automatic then.
Yeah, probably is. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Can I roll my damage first and see?
Sure.
I'm just going to do 8d6 plus 12.
Yep.
Damn. 2 arrows. Just, oops, that's not right. Okay, hold on. Now we do this. All right, there we go. All right, those 2 arrows slam into him. He's like, oh, and he's reaching for the portcullis thing, trying to get there, moving trying to get his halberd over there, maybe even to crank it.
One more.
Ooh, arrow gets him.
You want me to roll that? Minimum of 10.
What's your minimum?
Roll the hit. Or is that what that is?
That was that.
That'd be 10-point minimum.
He goes down. Arrow to the head. Falls into the web.
Okay, and then I'm going to aim at this guy here.
You got more arrows? How many arrows you got?
Got one more because I'm doing I took a -2 for the rapid shot.
Okay.
And
That's also a hit.
Blind guy's not blind anymore, by the way. He was only blind for 1 round.
I think the bleeding's going to take him out before any of us.
Yeah, he's still dead. He's got
Yeah.
no weapon, and he's stuck in a web.
My keyboard failed again.
And
Oh,
also-
sorry. My guys can't take any damage right now because
This is twice today that this has happened. Something's going kerflooey here. I don't know what. I may have to get a new laptop. All right. I will.
Was it Nairobi Prince that Nigerian Prince that sent you the thing?
I'm
gonna
going to look
mark-
over my shoulder and tell Lothar that was helpful.
Okay. All right.
done.
Lothar, back up. She turns back and says, "That was helpful. I killed a bunch of people."
I killed a bunch of people.
So, do I see any of the people in my group that are injured?
Last you gotta take 20
Me.
Flash is injured.
I think I'm the only one at the
Fletcher's
moment.
injured, but not much.
Gatto? No, he's out of your range, so.
See,
Well, yeah, I can't get Gatto.
Last you got to take 20 off that guy I hit.
I can't. My keyboard stopped working.
Oh, I see.
I marked it though. I will take it off when I restart later.
All right, let's see. I will.
I marked him with a little monkey wrench.
I believe you.
Well, since I'm standing right here, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Farina.
Flash art. Oh, Farina. Okay.
Oh, Flashheart's already got a shield.
Well, that means
Shield of Faith. That's going to give her
+2.
+2 to her armor class. Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to get
Deflection
up to the fight
bonus.
then. Thank you.
All right. Very nice. Shield of Faith.
Where- Oh, yeah.
You gonna move it all, or
Nope.
all right? You're just gonna stay right there behind everybody. All right. Flashheart, you are in the doorway. You're the only guy in the doorway. Well, actually, you're not in the doorway. The doorway is open. You're down like a little south of the door. No, you're in the doorway.
starts up there in the doorway.
But you're the only one. Fletcher
the only
left.
one.
You ran away. Skedaddled.
And
you do?
so,
You gonna throw yourself into the web? That web's
Into the
on fire,
web.
by the way.
yeah. So, all I see is a bunch of Templars
But our cotton webs.
squirming and burning.
Well, no, the ones that were about to burn. Well, the blind guy is about to catch on fire, but the rest of them have been killed beforehand.
Where's the blind guy? Right here?
Yeah.
I don't
He's
think
not blind
reached-
anymore, so he can see the fires advancing
coming
rapidly
towards
towards him as he bleeds all over the place and stands there with his broken glaive in his hand.
Yeah. He definitely picked up a cursed item at some point.
Yeah.
Um,
To delay until someone gets in front of you.
his name is Lucky. I'll delay.
You're going to delay, okay? The fire continues to advance.
And Farina gets +3 to AC, by the way.
+3.
Yes,
How long does
+3.
that last?
1 minute per level. So 9 minutes.
Wow.
Long
that's
time.
awesome. I'm going out in the fray. I get
Yeah,
to play.
love you long time.
Oh, I can't move it to where I want it because it keeps moving. Okay. Because my alt key doesn't work. All right, so basically you've got a fire that's taking over about half of the web at this
That
point.
web right now. Yeah.
And this guy steps forward into the fire and looks around and sees you, Flashheart, and begins moving towards it. Now, he has stepped into the web, so he has to make the reflex save, which will be, what's his brief? +10.
Nope.
And Matt, this would be.
Oh God, he didn't make it. So he's stuck. So you see him. He gets into these area, and he's just like he's ripping these flaming webs off of him. But he has slowed. He can't move. He's technically grappled, so he's just ripping this stuff up. Now the fire around him is burning the webs away at the same time. So he probably will be able to get loose next round.
Go for Ina.
Nice. Not well. He'll have a few more arrows stuck in him by that time, but sure.
I work on it.
Blind guy taking any fire damage?
Yeah, he is.
The charred blind guy with no eyelashes. Oh my god.
Yeah, being stepped on by a huge creature.
Bleeding also. Don't forget bleeding.
Yeah.
Until
So
Low, miserable
so the glorious story of the bleeding blind guy comes to an end.
Oh.
Fire and blood overtake him finally, and he falls into the ashes, burning merrily away as his blood is sizzling everywhere. All right.
Lucky will be remembered.
So, do you want to go now or flash art because you're delaying?
Yep. I'm still delaying. Well, there's nothing. I mean, unless I charge into a burning web, there's not a lot for me to do.
All right.
I can switch to a backup bow, but that seems like
No.
a terrible
I think
use of
this
my
guy
time.
has a shot at you.
Are you? I'm going to ask you. Are you good with a javelin?
I have a magical javelin I can throw, but a spell I haven't
Well,
thrown.
I have a lightning javelin.
I think I'm good with all martial weapons, aren't I? Yeah. So
Yeah.
why? I'm a bit of an expert, actually.
Close with you.
In Paladin College, I minored in javelinry.
Oh my God.
All right, these guys are going to try and
rolls her
loose
eyes.
themselves
Yeah.
from the web.
Shot put in javelinry. Yeah.
So I'm just going to go left to right.
Javelin of lightning.
No.
If you want to
Yes.
keep it.
Sure.
All right, I will give
What
you
do
the javelin of lightning. It is yours.
It-
Journey forth and kill the creature.
What do I need to know about the javelin of lightning?
I'll tell you everything I know. It's a
Okay.
javelin of lightning.
Wow.
So Gato,
Thank
this
you.
guy
Thank
is
you for
coming
that.
through the web. He's moving slowly through the web over difficult terrain, and he's going to come to the barricade and climb over it and into
Doesn't
the
have
thing.
two
I didn't know if you
charges.
wanted to do anything. You would get an attack of opportunity if you wanted to try it.
It has 2 charges, Matt.
Thank you.
Don's not there. Oh,
But he is.
he was just hiding.
All right, these guys are slowly loosing themselves from the web. One guy has escaped through the web back over the barricade. The other guys are getting loose, and they're going to try and get away from the flames. So that's what they're doing. One guy is going to take one shot at Flash Art from an angle. 19, I don't think it's going to hit him.
Deflected off my shield.
Ding! All right, he missed. All right, that's
Puny
for
evil
those
paladin.
guys. What
These
is
guys
she
like
going
hard
to
hit
do?
generally, or easy to hit, things
Yeah,
like this.
they're pretty hard.
So she comes back. She does a 5-foot step to here,
Everybody
and she
here.
hands both of these guys potions and says, "Drink these." And they uncork them and begin drinking. They're potions of cure mod.
Oh, it's over here.
That bitch.
And that will
Potions of
fuckify-
extra flammable.
that will fuckify the bleeds, won't it?
Yes.
One guy 10, the other guy 19. And no more bleeds. Oh, all right.
Les, did you hear that there was a transfer of an item to me that I will be using at some point this round?
The javelin, yeah.
Ye old javelin of lightning.
All right. Javelin of lightning for homos. All right.
So that witch that just did that, she
Yep.
hears a disembodied voice say, "Quit handing out my potions."
And she fires a lightning bolt at where the voice was.
She can't. She's already taken her full round action.
Damn. Okay. I think that's going to be it for her. All right. Flashlight, you going now?
Yes.
All
Trying to
right.
remember how I roll a ranged weapon.
With your ranged attack bonus, my friend.
Right. All right. So which is Bab.
No, range attack bonus. Spark.
Say again.
RAB range attack bonus. Underneath your melee attack bonus. I don't know. Do you guys use a TOS sheet? I don't know if you do.
Yeah.
On the far left of your front sheet. Underneath base attack. Melee, then ranged. See it?
This says ranged martial, critical. No, I don't see it. Melee.
Go up, like, you see where your fortitude, reflex, and will saves are?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
And then underneath that is base, and then melee, then range. See the range attack bonus? Maybe that's not on your sheet for some reason?
Yeah, maybe I took it off. I don't have it here. Hey, Les, I'm going to hold for a second while I research that. Who else has got to go?
All right, Bardos is next.
All right, I'm gonna hold while I just bone up on this, so I'm not holding up the party.
Okay.
It's gonna be your base plus your ability score.
Yeah.
Okay. So everything but the strength modifier, right?
Looks like a
Get
dexterity.
a dex modifier instead.
Oh, yeah.
Dex
Okay. All right. Well, I'm ready then.
Okay. Back up.
All right. All right. Oop. -8. That's not gonna do.
So this is a javelin of lightning.
Yes, sir.
Ugh, I can't even look at it.
Oh!
Natural 20. All right. Roll to confirm it.
on.
Not confirmed.
How do you know? Oh, that's definitely not a confirm. But that is a hit, and theoretically, you would get exploding dice. So, what is it? My keyboard doesn't work. I can't go there. So, what does a javelin of lightning do?
Well, I'm reading about it. It says a javelin becomes a 5d6 lightning bolt when thrown. Reflects DC for half. This is the only thing I found when I researched it. I don't know what. Farina, does it have any other provenance that I need to know
Not that
about?
I'm aware of.
So
Okay.
just roll 5d6 then.
All right.
All right. So, but he gets a reflex for half, right?
Yeah, against DC 14.
DC 14. All right. Because he's in the web, his dex.
A little old lady in
good.
a rascal can make a DC 14. Come on.
I
Oh, boo. All right. I was trying to taunt you. So 5d6.
One.
Wow.
Wow.
How the hell did you do
Wow.
that?
Wow. Keep going.
Exploding dice.
You got exploding dice.
One,
Keep
two,
going.
3, 4 rerolls.
You get 4 rerolls. Keep going. Up. Keep going.
Roll
One
one
more.
more.
Holy
All right,
crap.
There you
stop.
go.
Okay.
So we've got 24, 27, 29, 35, 37, 42, 44. Am I reading that right?
Yep.
44. So 22 points of electrical damage. Oops.
44 out of 5d6. That's pretty incredible.
That's pretty good.
Pretty
Yeah, I
damn
have to
good.
say.
And now that's him, but doesn't lightning bolt travel through everybody else around him?
Well, behind him, but there's no one there.
Yeah, I
Where's the
guess.
straight line?
Unless it's it bends physics and goes down this row here.
I will mark that when I get my keyboard back.
I swear I
Nicely
will.
done. Nice strong hit.
I
right.
will, as a free action, be like, thanks, Farina. You said it had 2 charges, right?
Good shot.
2 charges. All right, Bardos.
Bardos. I think I'm going to reserve until.
I guess that kind of works, Les.
It didn't do anything.
It looks like snow.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Do it
It was
again.
bogus. There's no electrical thing on here. Let's try this. What did that look like?
Fire.
Fire.
Fire. It's supposed to be holy.
It was a little bright. It was a bright fire.
I'm going to reserve after Fletcher.
Okay. You're gonna reserve until after Fletcher?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm going to reserve. So.
Okay. Illendar.
I'm going to conjure some air elementals.
Oh yeah, so you take a full round?
No, I don't have to. I'm a summoner.
What?
He's a
That's
summoner.
action for summoners.
Is this new to you?
I try to argue about it every time, so.
I appreciate
all right.
that.
Here's my
makes me
problem.
feel
I
good
can't
about
type anything, so it's gonna be hard.
Last
for
time
me.
you did this, Les, you rebooted and came back. But
I did.
Well, we're at the end, though.
Yeah, but it's
You're at the
almost
end.
11:30.
I only get 2 of them.
All right, 2 air elementals. I will put them on screen. for next time. All right.
And then basically I'm going to yell out as loud as I can. Gato, let me know when you need to come to us.
Okay.
Where's Gato?
Where's
I thought he
Waldo?
was dead.
All right, so we're back at the top of the order. I know some of you held your actions. Do you guys want to? It's 20 after 11. You guys want to stop here and
Yeah, I
start
think
right
so.
back at the top of the order at that point?
Let you reboot your keyboard
Yeah.
next
Let me
time.
reboot. And I'll get all this. I'll get all this damage put in.
Those guys have to work, I think.
And the
Plus
elementals.
interest, right?
And, no, there
Plus
was
interest. Plus an
no
artifact.
interest.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. This was great.
That was fun. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, night all. Have a good week.
All right.
You
Nice.
too.
Night.
Take care.